Group 1, why don't we turn our cameras and our microphones on and get started? And there is 1 minute until the donation. Oh, here we go. Look, they're joining. There's 1 minute until all of the donation rewards are on. So cool. Hello, all of you beautiful people. How are you all doing?
Oh.
Wonderful.
So excited.
Yeah.
I was just about to be like, we're missing one, but we're not actually missing one, are we? Because that's you.
That's me.
Are you going to use this computer to run your own thing?
I mean, I can.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Amazing.
Group 1, go out there, play some awesome D&D, make the Cancer Society some money, and most importantly, have fun. Have a cool time. Vahid, I am going to hand over to you, and then I'm going to get up and walk away, but Julz is going to stay here, and I'm going to redo very shortly. I'm going to redo the camera so that we can see her a little bit closer. Vahid, are you happy to take it from here?
Oh yeah, you bet I am. Hi
yeah.
Penny. Hi,
Hi,
Julz.
Vahid.
How you guys doing?
Hi.
Okay, I'll see you guys in about 90 minutes. And other than that, have a cool time.
Thanks so much, Penny. Hi everyone, my name is Vahid. Welcome to the show. Thanks for the introduction. Let's just quickly say hi to all the people in chat, and don't be shy about being generous with the donations. It's all going to the Cancer Society. Spam those donations, right? We want to have a hefty donation that we can give to the Cancer Society. Now, we are going to go straight into this. We'll be introducing the players in a special way. But for now, we're just going to get straight into the adventure. Are we ready? You guys ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our adventure begins in a city. The city of Ludus Insulor, where the 5 of you have traveled. But our adventure actually begins at the beginning of a chase scene, where all 5 of you, for reasons that will become clear soon, are hot in pursuit. If you go to roll 20, I'm putting a picture up on the frame now of a wily, clever, short human with goggles on his head who's sprinting away from you at full speed as you're running through the streets of Ludus Insulor. I'll pull back if we show the picture of if you have a look at the picture of the city itself, you're just passing the castle. And who's first is Charlie. Please describe the manner of your chasing, please, as you're running after this short, wily human who's bursting through the crowds, running past the castle, heading towards the town hall.
Right. Well, Irisette would be, she would be taking all the everything in, maybe trying to use things to her advantage. Using her magic to push things in front of the way of people, to get them out of the way. She might even like bamf, or she might try her sneaky silvery barb stuff to make it so that they can't get away. They can't succeed.
Wonderful.
Mm.
And as you pass around, the camera freezes on you, and it's written in script above your name, above you, Irisette, which is the name of your character. Can you please describe what your character looks like?
All right, I have prepared this. So, I play Irisette of the Coast. She is an elegant Aasimar with brassy skin and teal green. I'm gonna get this wrong. Vitiligo, thank you. And golden eyes. She has long curly brown hair with teal ends. She wears long drapey Moroccan-style garments in gold and teal, and a shawl that drapes around her shoulders. Everyone knows her in this group, so they all know that eventually she will release her wings, and they appear as feathered shards of glass. They're similar to a brassy stained glass lamp.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And right behind you, chasing in hot pursuit, is Delaney. Delaney, please
Hi.
describe how you're running through the crowds, what you're doing as you're chasing this wily enchanter in front of you.
Delaney is sprinting over anything that gets in her path. She's doing some vaults. She's relatively dexterous. She is a bard, so she's got a beautiful pink lute on her back as she sprints after the love of her life and this awful wizard that has cursed them all. She is a tiefling. She has lavender skin and a green short bob. She has beautiful black horns that curl out behind her ears, which are adorned in finery. She is wearing the tricks of her trade, which is a beautiful blue and gold and purple, sort of like a tunic suit, and it's like cinched in at the waist with her waistcoat, and then she's wearing these long live leather pants with a little bit of space for her tail, which is also whipping wildly as she's just sprinting after this awful wizard. She has green eyes, and she is here for a good time, not a long time.
Thank you. And again, as you pass someone, the camera freezes and the name Delaney goes over your character. And we have a change of scene, a flashback. A flashback of a couple weeks ago when when Irisette and Delaney were having a wonderful meal in a cafe in the distant village of Yalara, sitting enjoying each other's company and the setting sun. Quiet murmur. Go for it.
What? I didn't think this cafe would be quite nice when it said it had something called a macaroon on the menu. But you know what? You were correct. This is very good.
Oh, it is the most delicious macaroon in the world, ever. This is
Actually, it's a
the place
macaroon.
to come to.
What is a macaroon? It's not a biscuit. It's
Well,
it's
you
kind of
pronounced it wrong, but I don't
Oh.
want to. I'm sorry, my darling. I don't want to correct you, but I'm going to have to because, well, that's just who I am. It's macaron.
macaron.
Yes, macaron.
So I'm going to mac on Ron. Is
if
that
you
what
need
this
to,
is? Oh, okay.
whatever you want, darling.
Interesting.
As you're chatting and discussing the pronunciation of pastries, a small human with goggles and wild hair, who you've never met before, approaches wearing an apron and says, "Compliments of the house, some extra macarons for you," and hands you each a macaron each. They're
Amazing.
Thank you. I'll eat it.
And I will eat mine.
And as
Mm.
you eat it, you feel like a tingling in your mouth, which spreads across you.
What was that?
He turns to you and goes, "Uh-oh."
What did you
you.
do?
Well, look for me later. My name is Inexorable the Unfazable. You have been cursed, and you have been called. Bye-bye! And disappears right in front of your eyes.
I will look to Delaney, confused.
And Delaney, a sudden speech affliction comes to you. Delaney, you are no longer able to speak except in the lyrics of songs. You are cursed. The curse of lyrics is upon you.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, roving things, and I'm homebound.
Are you okay, darling? Darling.
Hello, it's me.
I know it's you, Delaney.
Very good.
Sweetheart, come on.
Nice to meet you. Where have you been? I can show you incredible things.
I look forward to that. That's what I've always looked forward to. Why are you mentioning this right now?
That wizard, he hit me with his best shot.
Oh,
Wow.
He hit me with his best
know what?
shot.
We are going to give. We've already had a redemption of. So Irisette of the Coast, you already get an advantage, but Delaney, because of that incredible work, I'd like to give you an
That is so
extra
good.
inspiration. All right, already as well. Hey, Charlie. Later in the day, as you sip from your beverage and you have some water, a sip of water, a strange transformation overcomes you. Your face becomes scaly. You start to shrink, and with the touch of the water on your face, you become a goldfish. You are have the curse of the carp upon you.
I start floundering around like I don't have any water.
Floundering. But for now, we're gonna get back into our chasing because time has passed, and we see Otto. Please describe how you are chasing back in Ludus Ilsolor. Please explain how you are chasing past the cathedral after this wily enchanter.
It's very one track. But like I assume we're moving through a crowd. You'll hear him calling out, but definitely not loudly enough. Sorry, excuse me, excuse us. We're trying to come through. Not giving people anywhere near enough warning before some, like, is not super tall, but he is in full plate. As Samara is just barreling towards them, sort of ashen colored skin, grayed hair that looks like it used to have color in it and has gone gray naturally, and somewhat gaunt in the face.
Wonderful. And as you run past people, excuse me, exactly as you turn the corner, you freeze, and your name, Otto, is pasted across the screen, and we again flash back to another time. Otto, near a palace garden in a far land, being accompanied by no one as you enjoy the splendors of nature in a garden setting. Please describe yourself, your surroundings, and what you are doing.
I'm enjoying that which is alive, while I myself am also alive. I'm thankful for the bountifulness of nature, the colors that it provides, and the fact that in a dangerous and threatening world, I am given the grace of such serene moments as time to myself in a garden. If there is a bench, I would like to sit on one. I'm leaning in. I'm smelling all the fragrances, including the ones that are perhaps not so pleasant. I may spot some guano, but still take it in and enjoy it as equally as one might a nice rose.
You sit down on a seat, and leaning over to get the fragrance of the rose. It is a beautiful yellow rose with kind of pink tips, on the tips, variegated.
Gentrified.
And then you are suddenly aware that the other side of the seat is not untenanted.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
And a man, a short human with wild hair and goggles upon his forehead, says, "Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
My name is Inexable the Unfazable."
I'm sorry that you are not so affable.
Yes, that bloom is a particularly beautiful one, is it not?
It reminds me of a sunset, but not one of the nicer ones.
Ah, I see. He leans over and grabs a rose from a beautiful pink rose nearby, snips with some garden shears, hands it to you, and says, "Inhale deeply of this one. its perfume is intoxicating.
Hmm. As I grab, I did not know we could take the roses home for ourselves.
And as you inhale, a strange thing happens. The petals dislodge from the bud and get sucked up your nose.
That's what happens when you snip them from below the bud. They rot too quickly.
And as you speak, every word is accompanied by rose petals coming out of your mouth. You are cursed with the curse of the petal.
It would take him a hot second to notice. Like slightly longer than it should. Like he probably, as he's saying that, like itches mouth, and then it comes away with like a bit of like plant stain. I don't remember doing any gardening, and then notices is the like to his hands. Goodness gracious! Did I eat something peculiar?
He says, "But your breath will always be beautiful," and clicks his fingers. Sorry, rewind time. Says, "Find me if you wish to reverse the curse." Clicks his fingers and is gone.
If my breath was bad, he could have just said so. He did not need to curse me.
And we come back to our chase scene. And there we go. Chase scene back on. Boomba. And Julz, Tiffany, running through the streets.
Well, she's
Please describe how you pass people, what you're doing as you're running through, as you're chasing this wild-haired human.
Yeah, she's probably not running. She is probably floating, probably quite slowly, and then sort of giving up a little bit and then running down on the ground and then sort of floating again quite slowly. She when she floats, she looks a bit see-through, much like a ghost. She's getting tired because she's a wee little thing. You see a Dampier with very pointed ears and a beautiful dress. Makes her look a little bit like a doll. And she's like, "Wait, come back. We just want to play."
And as you say that, play, it freezes on that. Can you do that look again? That was great. It freezes on that. And the name Tiffany goes across. And we flash back again to you, Tiffany. On the outskirts of the village, walking along a cornfield. It is early in the morning in a small village. Do you want to describe what you're doing as you're walking along the cornfield?
Yeah, she's breaking the corn stalks and just watching as she can see what nobody else really can see, with like the life expiring from each of the corn stalks. So she just snaps it in two, and she's just walking along kind of like snapping them and just sort of to herself as she does that, and just watching, in the morning light, various creatures like, break the earth and then birds come and eat them. She's very aware of the natural state of being of, that circle of life, and she relishes it.
And as you're relishing, along the other side of the road is a small stream where a short man with wild hair and goggles upon his head is casting some bread into a stream and says, "Oh, you're feeding the birds? Here, would you like to have some more?" And extends his hand to give you some old bread.
And Tiffany looks at him and goes, "Do you know bread's actually really bad for the ducks? It kills them." And then she throws it in anyway.
And the moment it leaves your hand and is consumed by a duck in the water, he goes, "Oh, that happened much faster than I thought it would. Oh boy, thank you." The duck dematerializes out of the water and appears on your head. And he says, "Oh, you have been cursed with a Deck of Doom curse."
The what?
Yeah. The duck will stay there for forever, really. Unless you find me again.
No, wait!
Clicks his fingers and is gone.
I feel like I've seen this before.
And now we go back to our chase scene. Burk, our final hero, running gallantly. I don't know gallantly, but please describe yourself as you run towards Town Hall.
Yeah, I don't think Burke's running that gallantly, and you probably hear him before he shows up, as just sort of barreling through the crowd, covered in like little bits of metal. There's like half a kitchen's worth of pots and pans and cutlery like attached to his legs. He's just sort of running through, going, "Sorry, I'm coming through." As he's trying to keep up with everyone else, but he's sort of being slowed down by the amount of just stuff on him at this point.
Coming through. And on that frame, you freeze and the word Burk appears in front of you, and we flash back to you. High up in the mountains. A place of solitude and refuge for you. Please describe the setting and what you're doing.
Yeah, Burke he's just sort of been like wandering, traveling for a little bit. He's got a big old camping pack on his back, and he's just sort of been like wandering through the wilderness, having a fun time. He's on an adventure.
As you are passing some large boulders near a mine, an old abandoned mine up in the mountains above the city, looking down the plains or below you, again, a diminutive human, man with wild hair and goggles, says, "Oh, sir, thank you so much for passing by. Although thanks is not the right word. Would you give me a hand?
Certainly. How can I help?
My foot is stuck."
Oh, okay. Burke is just sort of grab the man and just sort of pull.
Ah! And his foot is stuck between two large rocks, so you hear the click, clink of you dislocating his knee, probably.
Sorry. You want a doctor? I'm not a good. I can't heal it, but I could carry you somewhere.
It's okay. Well, here, for helping me, please take this, and hands you a piece of rock which has some iron ore veins through it.
Thank you. He takes it.
And the moment you take it, you feel a shivering go down your arm and around your entire being. And the item in your hand kind of sticks to your hand.
But just tries the next few minutes to get it off his hand.
And eventually
your item's stuck.
Yeah, he says, "You've been cursed with the curse of magnetism."
Magnetism.
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 Yes, maggotism. That's exactly right. You are a maggot curse.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it's not. Let me explain it. When you're near metal will be attracted to you. That's how it works.
Oh, magnetism.
Yes,
got
magnetism. Yeah, great. If you want to see me again, you want to get rid of the curse, come find me later. My name is Inexorable, the Unfazable. And with a click of his fingers, he is gone.
Wait, where did you... But I don't know where to find you. Okay.
He appears again and he goes, "The city. See that city just down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go down there and come meet me and get the curse off. Okay?
Okay. Bye-bye.
See ya. Click, and he's gone. And so we come back to our chase scenes through the street of Ludus in Lusor. And we're going to go into full chase scene mode. How this works. Our first action scene. You guys ready for this? All 5 of you in pursuit mode. Can I just get one piece of information from you, Julz, before we get into it? What is your initiative, Julz? Initiative.
Yes. Apologies, dudes. We had tech issues in the studio.
That's fine.
That's the worst place for them to occur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were a little stressed just then. Hey, how's about a nat 20 though?
Cool. No, we're not doing any rolls. What is
Plus
your
5.
initiative
Oh,
plus?
plus
+5 is the
5.
answer. We can sit there.
Plus 5. Okay. So
You
people
just blew all your luck for no good
I
reason.
know.
So people in chat, what we're doing is we're not actually rolling any initiative in any of this game. It's always going to be Irisette first, Delaney, Tiffany second, Delaney third, Otto fourth, and Burk last. That's always going to be the initiative. And so we go into our chase scene, running through this man. I'd like to put up on the frame. I'd like to put a picture up of the city, please. Okay, this is the city. So you've just run past the cathedral and you're heading into the town hall. How the chase scene is going to work is that each round, one of you is going to roll a 20-sided dice, and that will correspond to a handy-dandy chart of what kind of obstacles that all of you have to face. Your opponent, the person that you are chasing, inexorable, the unfazable, is about 70 feet away, ducking and weaving through the crowds. The reason that there's crowds everywhere is that tonight, is the annual Ludus in Lusor Bake Off, National Bake Off competition. And so the annual cream bun fight is just about to start. There are stalls, there's the custard pie eating competition. And Jamie, you have just been given an advantage by Joe. Congratulations. Thank you for the donation. And the donation gremlin just gave an inspiration to me as well.
Good.
Okay. So Charlie, roll a 20-sided dice for me, please, as you chase this person who alone is able to remove the curses from you. What'd you get?
Speaking of cursed, I rolled a 3.
3. 3. Okay.
Love that. Yeah.
3 is, as you guys are running through, in fact, you stumble across the annual cream pie throwing pit competition. All of you have to, so he scooches across it, all of you, to try to catch up to him, will have to make a dexterity check of DC 14. Otherwise, you slip and fall. How chase scenes work is if you do not choose to do dash action, if you choose to do another action, you can do that, but that means that you will go back 30 feet away. Do I make myself clear?
Yep.
Currently 70 feet away, and you guys are all 70 feet away. So we'll do an initiative order. Charlie, what are you doing?
So I am going to, I think I will keep running this turn.
Great.
And
Make
I
a
will
dex save.
consider my choice for next time.
Cool.
All right.
Make a dex save.
Dex save. Where are you? All right. I rolled a 16.
16. You skid across the stream with no problem at all. Tiffany, you're up. Tiffany, what you doing?
I am. I'm gonna be dashing and trying to do that dex check, my friend.
All right, do it.
Alrighty. We are looking at that button. Go. So slow. 17.
Dude, you swish past, feel free to describe the gracefulness if you wish.
Yeah, her dress like waves out behind her and she sort of waves as she goes on by and then head down again. Little tiny person running. It's like terrifying.
Cool. With a duck on your head squawking. Squawk, 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 squawk everywhere you go. Next, Otto. So Delaney. Caitlin, what's Delaney doing?
Delaney is also going to sprint through. And is it a dex save or a dex check? Sorry.
It's the dex check.
Dex check. Okay. She's going to keep going. And that is a 21.
What the heck, a mecha? You guys are insanely good at this. You want to describe yourself going through the cream bun fight?
She's currently going through the cream bun fight. She's sliding under some of the people who are throwing it. And as she's going, she's going to go, and the player's going to hate. And just keep going.
Nice one. Very good. Otto. Matt, what's Otto doing?
Yeah, move dash and probably fail a dex check.
Well, let's see it.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a fail, is it?
I assume a 6 is a fail. Yes.
Yeah, that is a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Describe your shame.
I imagine what really got me is like something like clipping me on the shoulder. Not that threw off my balance, but the cream spattering on the armor would have bothered him. He would have taken a second to wipe that off.
Just stops and wipes it off.
Yeah. Just like mid sprint. Just for goodness sake, that will take a long time to buff out.
Thank you, Burk. Jamie, what's Burk doing?
Burk's gonna try and just like shoulder charge his way through as much as possible.
Excellent. All right, let's see you do it, buddy.
Oh god, let's see if this works. Ooh, that is an 11.
11 isn't good enough either. You want to describe your slippiness?
Yeah, Burke sort of like shoulder charges, steps on a cream pie, thump, and just sort of slides across the field slightly for a bit.
Nice.
But
But fortunate for you guys, the wizard also stumbles, gets smacked by cream pie in the face, which means that Irisette, Tiffany, and Delaney, you're actually only 60 feet away.
I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can we do the fandango?
And you go around.
Darling.
Go around the corner, past a fountain. You see, if you see the picture of the town hall, you'll see there's a beautiful fountain, and there's revelry of people enjoying buns and cheese centered around this fountain. Can you please, Julz, roll me a 20-sided dice to determine if what the obstacle is?
Okay.
please roll well. Please roll well.
Please roll well. What is well, though? Like,
I don't know.
I mean, how will we know if I've rolled well?
I think it depends on how much the DM smiles.
4.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
I
all
smile a
look
lot,
at him
guys.
when I
Oh,
when
no.
I roll a 4. What does that mean?
A 4. You roll a 4.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. As you guys are
I blame my
going
duck, by the way.
with your duck, as you guys are going, what's happening is that they are packing down all the tables and setting up for a dance. So all of you, so there's just this big obstacles of tables at different stages of deconstruction that you're going to have to either choose an acrobatics roll to like flip and dodge around and over, or an athletics roll to just barge your way through. In either case, the DC, if you're doing athletics, is 16. The DC for acrobatics is only 13.
Okay. Okay.
Irisette,
Okay.
Irisette, what you doing?
Oh, I am. Are we still 60 feet away from him?
You are
at
60
this
feet.
point?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to extend my hand, create a time stopping mechanism, and I am going to use momentary stasis on this gentleman.
Wonderful.
I will need him to. I will need him to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Over his shoulder, looking back at you, he sees you and he says, "Counterspell!"
Oh, it's not a spell.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
What's the
Gotcha.
DC? What's the DC?
Um,
Ability.
It is. It is my spell save DC, which is it's not a spell though. It's not a spell.
Yeah, but what's the DC? What do I need to roll?
18.
18,
Yeah.
dude. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. Okay. He's got a +8 on this. Here we go.
Oh, I see.
I rolled a 3. So,
Got you.
so he is frozen in time. Yeah, which means that. So what does that mean exactly?
Well, momentary stasis. I have lost it. 1 second. It is right here. Okay. So as an action, blah blah blah. Okay. The creature is encased in a field of magical energy until the end of your next turn, or until the creature takes any damage.
Wonderful.
While
Okay.
encased in this way, it is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Wonderful. Okay, great. Thank you. Tiffany, what are you doing?
I-
By the way, Irisette, are you running as well? Or are you just staying still 60 feet back?
I think at this point I will have stayed still,
Okay, you're all the way back.
keeping him in midair,
Great.
I suppose.
Okay, thank you. Great. Okay, you're up, Tiffany.
So if I can see that happen, like as in the stop or whatever, I want to throw a dagger and see if I can like pin him against something, you know?
Like one of the
Like-
tables that's
Yeah,
being-
like throw and try and pin. That's kind of what I'm trying to do.
All right. Well, you'll have yeah,
I don't know what
he's
like
not-
chick that kind of is, but I can throw a dagger and see what happens.
Do it.
Okay.
Make a dagger attack, and he doesn't get any of his dex bonuses to his armor class.
Okay.
In fact, he's probably restrained. So let's give you
If he's
advantage on it.
incapacitated, I think she's advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, advantage exactly.
Ooh, okay.
You can do this.
Yeah, okay. How's a 29?
29. Now, describe exactly what you're wanting to do.
So Tiffany pulls out this like lightly pulsing dagger of like weird energy and twists it in her hands to the point where it's spinning in the air, and then with that energy throws it, piercing right through his robes that he's wearing right by his neck, but deliberately missing so that it will catch him around the neck and kind of, you know, as she pins him down towards the table.
Pins him down. Brilliant. Thank you so much. That's great. Okay. And are you moving or are you staying back 60 feet?
I would love to move. I just can't dash, so just
That's
one
right. You can move. So you're now 30 feet away. Thank
Yeah.
you. What's Delaney doing, Caitlin?
Delaney is going to make the acrobatics check, and she is going to just keep sprinting towards. Oh no! I
Oh
rolled
no!
I rolled a 6.
I think I can probably help with that, maybe. I have lots of things that I can do.
I rolled a 6, so I'm
is it-
assuming she probably takes a tumble. But if Charlie can help with that would be
I
great.
am using Chronal Shift, and I am going to allow you to re-roll that. please.
Reroll, amazing! I will re-roll that again. And where is it? It is acrobatics. Rolling acrobatics. That's much better. That is a 22. She is running, she is diving, she is acrobatically making her way through the street. And as she's going, she's saying, "Don't stop, make it drop. PJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till I see the sunlight." And keep going.
Hell
Very,
yeah!
very good. Excellent. All right. Very nice. And you manage, thanks to this chronal shift, to duck and dive and flippy all over the place. Nicely done. Otto, cream covered Otto, what are you doing?
Well, I'm definitely going the athletics route for one thing, and just like continuing to barrel forward.
Barrel away, buddy.
Yeah, let's. How are my dice looking?
Oh
Nope.
yeah, nope.
It's a 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's exactly what I was hoping.
Oh, good.
Whoa.
You're hoping for a
Yeah.
failure.
I was hoping for an athletics failure especially. You hit one of the tables, which goes flying, lands in the water and in the fountain and sprays water everywhere.
Oh no!
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh
We'll
no.
come to the meaning of that in just a second. Burk. So basically, Otto, you only get 30. You only get 30 feet into it.
Sick.
Otto.
Love that.
Burk, what you doing?
How do bonus actions work for this? Is you use your bonus action like an action, or can it be done separately?
Tell me what you want to do.
I have a spell that's a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
What is
okay
it?
then. Cool. I'm still going to do the athletics check because it's Burke. I think he would. I don't think he realised he cast a spell until afterwards. So I'm going to make the athletics check to see if he can barrel through first.
Roll it.
Or that is an 18 on the die.
Smash! You just destroy
Sorry, no, it's an 18
these.
total.
Yeah, the tables turn into cinders, into splinters, not cinders, into splinters as you smash through them.
Yeah, Burke is a big, beefy Harcourt with like tattoos down his arm. And he's just smashing through tables. And then at one point, right before he hits a table, all the tattoos down his arm darken for a moment. and he sort of melts into shadow as I cast Fast Step, and I'm going to blink 60 feet ahead to hopefully get ahead of him if I can.
Great. Yes. How far ahead do you want to be?
About 30 feet ahead of him if I can.
Blink. Okay. Very well done. Excellent. Now, at the end of the round, these are the things that happen. Thanks to one of the, thanks to an extra, a fiery moth, drawn by the flames, flutters in,
Oh my
flutters
goodness.
down, flutters, and the tablecloths that are being lifted up
There
burst
she
into
is.
flame. A fiery moth. That's a wish. Redemption of a donation. Thanks very much for the donation. Thanks very much. Another wish. GM Jones wish. I wish that one of the players can have a huge amplification of their curse. Right? And an attempt to control it or direct it. Well, I'm definitely say, Julz, the duck of doom goes haywire on your head. And flaps and flaps and flaps, and you're so small and it's so strong. It tries to get you to move another direction entirely. You need to make a reaction strength check to avoid being pulled away by this duck of doom.
I mean, I kind of love the Duck of Doom. I grab hold of his
Absolutely.
legs, and if I fail this, I'm just gonna say that I'm flying with the duck now.
Okay. And your strength check is that a 4 that I see?
Yeah, it is. I have a
You are
negative
now-
1.
The duck of doom. So
Me and the
roll
duck
a-
are 1.
Yeah, exactly. Roll an 8-sided dice for me to determine what direction the duck of doom randomly starts moving you in.
Okay, I love this. Me and
One
my
is
duck friend.
due north. One is due north.
Okay.
You dig it?
Yeah. How's a 5 do ya?
Excellent. Due south.
Nice. Okay.
Right. You start flying right over the top of the fountain. Whoa, 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 whoa. The other thing that happened is I mentioned that when Otto failed, thank you, Otto, for your failure.
Feels
Water
good.
sprayed everywhere. Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Little
Oh,
droplets
no.
touch your skin. Little droplets touch your skin. And you feel the scales start to appear on your skin.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
And
no.
you shrink
Darling.
down to a goldfish.
Oh no. Is that really gonna
Which I-
screw with my duck?
Which I think possibly negates your your time stop thing or not.
Hmm.
What do you
It's
think?
not
What
a
are the rules?
concentration.
It's not concentration?
No. I am so sorry.
No, that's okay.
I am
That's
being
Magic
mischievous.
goldfish.
Yeah, magic goldfish.
But remarkably
Up to you.
though, the wild-haired man with the goggles just steps out of the time stop. Just steps out of it. And seeing Burk in front of him, clicks his fingers, moves 30 feet in front of Burk, and starts running again towards the bridge at the south of the city of the town. And we go into round 3. So you guys know, to paint a picture going into round 3, we have Irisette at the very back, turned into a fish. We have Tiffany being carried over the fountain by her duck of doom.
Yeah, great.
We have Otto also near the back, having stumbled along. And then we have Delaney, who actually has gotten all the way up to the the time stop. You're right up there, Delaney, before moved away. And then finally, Burk, you're way in the front. Okay,
He's
Does
still 30 feet
Delaney
ahead of
notice
me.
that Irisette gets turned into a fish?
make a perception roll for me.
Okay.
Oh god, Delaney's just going to be a fish.
That's 18.
You notice she's turned into a fish for sure.
How far away from me is she?
You're right at the front. She's right at the back, 60 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna Misty step in her direction because I'm gonna go get my love off the ground.
Well, let's first find. Yeah, love it.
The love.
Let's find out what the third obstacle is in the third round. Can we please have?
It's me.
You
I'm the
roll
third
it.
person.
Roll it.
Rolling a d20. I rolled a 11.
Ooh.
11, remarkably, is clean air. No obstacle at all. So everyone can do whatever they want.
I'll just swim here. Just sit in the puddle. Yeah, that's what I choose to do.
Charlie, you have
Yeah.
just been given an advantage from your buddy. Buddy Ranger Rick has just given you an advantage. Thank you
Aw,
for the
thank you,
donation,
Ranger
Ranger. Okay, so you can't do anything. Next on the
Yeah.
hit list is Tiffany. What are you doing?
I want to attempt an animal handling, I guess, to try and steer my duck back in the right direction, so I can maybe pet this goldfish dry. I feel like we've seen this happen to each other a million times, right? So I'm like, that's where I need to get to. I need to pat the goldfish dry.
Love it. Make your animal handling roll.
Okay, come
Let's do
on.
our rolls.
Come on, roll 20, be good to me. Okay. It is a 16.
That's good enough for sure.
Okay, yeah, so I
You-
just lean on this duck. I pinch his, the bits in between his webbed feet and really, pinch him. And he stares downwards so that I can kind of, get close enough to scoop the goldfish. And I'm just, drying it against my dress, just dry.
Call that maneuver the inverse Ratatouille.
Hey, and Julz, you now have a flying speed of 30.
Ooh, yeah.
So cool.
Okay, so
Tiny
so
little
now
doll being carried by a huge duck of doom.
exactly. So we have now Delaney, Irisette, and Tiffany are all near the fountain, seeing to the gasping goldfish.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see what the brave Otto is doing. You are
First I just imagine I pick myself up out of the fountain. I look at the former Kree instead. I go, well, that solves that problem. I realize that 3 out of 5 of us, or 4 out of 5 of us now are around this fountain. Have I missed something? Has he turned around? I see Burk up in the distance.
Don't
And then
stop believing.
not the actual guy. I look at the rest of you and go, is Burk the only one who knows what he's doing for once? And take off after Burk and whatever that guy's name was,
I'm
effervescent.
very intelligent.
inexorable, the unfazable. And as you speak, of course, beautiful pink rose petals spew out of your mouth in a profusion. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I was going to say, as I jog as well, I don't know that I know about everyone else's curses, so I just start singing out loud, Hast du etwas Zeit für mich?
Make an athletics roll. I want to see how fast you are.
Yeah, cool. Come on, dice, don't fail me this time. 13.
It's decent. It's decent. You're fast. Good. Okay. Burk, he's only 30 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do something weird. Fast steps lets me continue to blink 60 feet every turn.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's a real cool spell. It's one of my Mystic Arcanums because I'm a high level warlock. Hey. Burke again sinks into shadow, and I'd like to appear 15 feet above the excusable and cannonball down onto him. And Burke just sinks into shadow, and goes cannonball, and just lands on top of the dude.
Okay, that is make an attack roll.
An attack roll, cool. Ooh. Just an unarmed strike, is this?
Yeah, unarmed strike.
Okie dokie. Because of my belt, I get a plus 12 to this.
12?
So that is 24.
Yes.
You land on him. And a strange thing happens when you do.
Oh no.
When you do land on him, so let me just go, I have to change tabs here. Sorry, let me just change music. I don't know if you guys can even hear music.
Oh, we can hear the music.
We can hear the music. It's
Oh,
great.
Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Is it okay? How's the volume?
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's good.
I think it's perfect.
It's building
As
the
you-
tension.
As you land on him, you go right through him. He
What?
stands and looks, stops, and just waves and starts walking backwards. You go straight through him. Make an intelligence
He's a
roll.
ghost!
Make an intelligence roll. And Otto, you too, please. Otto, make an intelligence roll.
Oh, this is
I
gonna
have
go
minus
badly.
1 to intelligence. This isn't going to work.
The two most intelligent characters.
Woohoo! A 4. Burke thinks
Two.
this is a
Oh.
ghost. He's
Look,
been
I'm
thinking
busy-
it's supposed to a while. He's convinced.
Yeah, I'm busy petting a goldfish. I would probably know about that, but I'm busy right now.
Ah, here's a phantom. It's the Rampelsteiner. All children know of his tale.
And he just kind of smiles at you and starts walking backwards through the street heading to the south. Meanwhile, let's just see what's happening around the fountain. You three, please tell me what you're doing.
And I prestidigitation Irisette dry, and as I do it, I say, "If I were a fish and you caught me, you would say, look at that fish, shimmering in the sun, such a rare one. Can't believe that you caught one." And I'm just trying to make her dry.
I'm like,
Oh.
Chucky,
No,
no,
be a
Chucky,
fish.
bad Chucky, don't eat the fish. Chucky, That's what's happening on my side.
How long does it take to?
You can have a save. You can
Oh.
do a wisdom saving throw to try
Mhm.
to try to will yourself out of it.
Alrighty, I will give it a shot. 22.
Whoa! It takes a couple of rounds for you to transform back into your normal self, but you do it. Congratulations.
Oh, good. Do you know I haven't had a shower in weeks?
You are my fire, my one desire.
Oh, we really got to get going, sweetheart. Your singing is beautiful, but really we got to go. And I'm going to ride on your back. I
Okay.
don't want to touch the floor. Thank you.
Piggybacking the love of my life and running towards with it.
Let's go.
And Tiffany, what are you doing?
Me and my duck, who are now one, I pinch his legs again, and we soar into the sky.
Soar into the sky. Excellent. And you're moving away. Now, thank you, Beth, for the donation of an inspiration. No one specifically was been named, so we'll give that out in a second. Sandy, a D20 for my boy Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
And so, has anyone not got an inspiration yet?
I think Julz now.
Yeah.
All right, you get all right. Yep, Julz, you get an inspiration as well.
Okay.
Okay, and
Nice.
then thank you. All right, so then
I grab my
back-
dagger on the way past because I want
Yeah.
that.
great. And now to the two folks at the front, Otto and Burk. What are you guys doing?
Burke is real confused. He's going to turn to look at Otto
staring
and
in
go,
confusion mostly.
yep. He's just turned to look at Otto and go, he was a ghost. So I'm confused. We should talk to the others.
I'm quite embarrassed to being cursed by a ghost, though I suppose that would be the most sensible thing to give a curse out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ghosts are very cursy, I think. Is that a word, cursy?
All
I
these
didn't know.
curses, they seem like similar things, yes. I agree we should check in with the others.
Okay. I'm going to start jogging off back towards the others then.
That's so ghostist. As she appears. I just want you
Oh,
to know, just
A duck!
when I'm see-through, it doesn't mean that I'm cursy all the time.
I,
You're
for
a
one,
little
have
bit
heard you curse
cursy,
many
But
times.
like good curses.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again?
Yes, all
Yes,
the time.
frequently.
But anyway, I don't believe that was a ghost. It was probably magic.
Honestly, that is the most
Oh.
likely scenario here.
That would make sense.
As I know a lot about magic, sometimes, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you want to try an Arcana roll, anyone who is proficient in Arcana,
Okay.
if you're not proficient in Arcana, you can't make this roll. But if you're proficient in Arcana, you can try to go through your memory or knowledge of spells. Only if you're proficient in the Arcana.
I'm proficient in Arcana for some reason. I don't know what.
Amazing.
It's 'cause I'm a warlock.
Never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top.
The one that makes sense. I'm keeping the one.
So much sense.
I go 15.
And I got a 14.
Okay,
Outplayed.
15.
Got a nat one.
15. You suspect it is a very, very powerful illusion spell.
Yes.
Hugely, hugely powerful illusion spell.
I turn to the group and I'm like, it's about playing pretend. Do you understand? When things aren't really there, but then you say they're there and you freak people out with it, you know? Sorry.
It's
You know-
tricky.
No.
Tricky.
It's most likely to be
Interesting.
a very powerful spell called Project Image.
So they're not really here. They'll be somewhere else, like in a studio, and they'll be coming to you live, you know, like where you are in your house.
Well then.
That's powerful magic.
Can I make a perception check to see if we can see any areas around that could be a place that this person could be hiding?
Yep. Go ahead. Sure.
And I would like to cast a spell. I would like to cast True Seeing.
You'd like to see what? Sorry?
I would like to cast True Seeing.
True Seeing. Wonderful.
Ooh.
While you're doing that, I want to
True.
talk to Otto and Burk for a second.
Okay.
Now that you
Hello.
guys are close to each other, Otto, you feel a pull, like a gravitational pull towards Burk. You feel yeah, go ahead.
I don't know how to tell you this, Burk, but you're so very attractive.
Oh, I think it's my magnetism. That's what I've been told. I'm very magnetism.
Mm. That would explain it. I don't know any better. Like how long do we have till the inevitable clank?
The inevitable goof.
Well, make that strength saving throw, unless you want to
Both of
embrace
us?
it. No. He's the one that's getting pulled
Oh
to
boy.
you.
No.
Oh, we're firmly in the double digits again. It's a 17.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you want to? Yeah, you're able to plant your feet and move your way from his gravitational pull.
You know, now that you say you have maggots in you, I'm not quite so inclined to get nearer.
I don't think they're real maggots. I think they're like what Tiffany said. I think they're like
Like ghost maggots.
fake maggots. Magic maggots. I don't know.
No amount of True Seeing can actually understand what you're talking about.
And
It's
before we
like
come,
floating magnets.
Magic Maggot was the name of my cousin's punk band.
Oh, I think I saw them live once. They were really good.
Hmm.
It's a great
He is not so
name.
talented, but you don't need to be to make good punk music.
Tiffany, what are you doing through all this?
I think she's looking around for some kind of trace of like why this projection was coming from a certain direction, like what they might have been trying to achieve other than just getting our attention, or like try and figure out why they might be, you know, like, because we obviously were chasing the person who has cursed us, but they could have not been around us. So what were they trying to like do with that? You know what I mean?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. So investigation roll, if you want, like, because you're trying to use thinking
Yeah.
as well. So you do investigation, and
Okay. 15.
all right, great. So Caitlin, your perception roll was also 15 from memory, right?
No, it was a 5.
Look, there's so much revelry around, you know, jollification. It's getting
Private eyes watching your every move.
It's
Good word.
really hard not to join in with you all the time. I just.
And
You can't
Charlie,
sing along over Discord. The
I
delay
know,
always
it's
does you dirty.
I think we should try.
You and I think very differently.
Pure chaos.
I
It
think
will be pure
with our
chaos.
with our powers combined, we can overcome anything, Matt. Anyway, Charlie, I'm going to come to you last.
Captain Planet.
Yes.
I'm going to come back to you with your true sight in a second. I just want to talk to Julz. First of all, Julz, thanks to Tori and Anissa, have just donated and given you an advantage.
Woohoo! Thanks.
I hope Tori. Is Torji?
Oh, Torji and
T-
Ibba. Yeah, and Anissa.
and
Yeah.
Anissa, yeah.
Hi,
Oh.
they're players of mine. Hi.
Hey, look, you got a 15. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The from where you are, it definitely looks, knowing the city as it is, it definitely was heading towards the bridge at the southernmost part of the city.
Okay.
There are where the illusion was kind of where Burk smashed into the illusion. You're magical enough that you can see that there are some trace elements of like glitter near the impact area where he went through the illusion.
Yeah. Okay. So I like spot that. I like do the thing where you put your finger on it and you smell it and you lick it a little bit, you know, just to really get in there, tuck it away
Yeah.
in my pocket for later, and then look at the bridge to the south and I'm like, hey guys, maybe that way?
To the left, to
Okay.
the left.
And Charlie,
Mhm.
Irisette's vision. It's like another set of sight comes over the top of you, and you can also see some residual where the illusion, had been barreled into residual magic. Other than that, there's no other arcane, unusual things around. How long does it last for?
1 hour.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
All right, guys, so what are you all doing?
Follow the glitter! The glitter
Oh.
never lies.
I'm gonna follow the scary one, and we can, yeah. And I slap
and we can, yeah.
Otto on the shoulder and go, "Good job!" And then I get stuck to his shoulder. I'm like,
Oh dear.
"Ooh, good job." I stop.
I get slightly pulled towards Burk, and I go, I guess that's the direction I'm going. Just follow the two of them.
I'm gonna follow them too.
And I'm on Delaney's back, so I
Piggyback.
go
Avoid the
wherever she
water.
goes. Yes,
Okay.
can't get
now
my
if you-
shoes wet.
I've jury-rigged my duck's feet, my enormous duck's feet, so they just go under my arms now, so I have both my hands free, so I can spellcast and ride
Hey.
it.
Yeah.
I'm on my way from misery to happiness to be.
So if you look on the map of Ludus and Lusor, you'll see that after you cross, there's the bridge at the southern part of the city, of the town.
That
It
one?
mo-
Over the
exactly.
the
That's
lacrame?
exactly right. Yep. Exactly right. Oh yeah, let's all do it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Obnoxious.
Uh,
isn't it?
Great.
Wow, that was so synchronous.
Oh yeah.
Lag.
Yeah, exactly.
Lag.
Yeah, mine just straight up didn't go off.
Your true sight, Charlie, picks up something
Mm-hmm. What do I see?
invisible, and watching you is this same wild-haired man in the market, standing in the market,
I
invisible as, and just watching you all, has a small smile on its face.
see. Okay, interesting. I will. I feel like I would like to do something here. So
You're still about 100 feet. You're still about 100 feet away.
will wait. Is what I'm going to do. Is what. Yeah, I will. I'll tell Delaney to go. Delaney,
Mhm.
could you go a bit closer, as fast as you possibly can? Yeah, faster. There we go.
I'm running up the hill, running up the hill.
God, I love it when you sing, except when we're trying to sleep, and that's good. You need to stop at that point.
Sweet dreams
Too
are
much.
made of things. Who am
Even when you're
I
snoring,
to
it's singing.
disagree?
All right, what are the rest of y'all doing?
Burk is charging after everyone else. He's running across the bridge.
Yep, Otto.
Yeah, much the same.
Cool, thank you. And Tiffany.
Yeah, charging forward, following glitter, flying in the air, and looking everywhere for more glitter.
Okay, great. Glitter. Glitter ends in one of the stalls. One of the stalls is in the marketplace is where the glitter ends. But Charlie, that is not where the invisible man is standing.
Oh,
And so, yeah, yeah. Okay.
okay. I would like
Now
to.
you haven't told anyone else what
Wait.
you're doing yet. So okay, so everyone else is
Mhm.
completely in the ignorance.
Oh, right. Yes. I'm keeping it somewhat subtle until I get close enough to do momentary stasis again.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cross the bridge. It's getting late. Like it's it's probably close on 11. It's that night. There's
Hello,
a lot
darkness,
of
my old friend.
the marketplace. There's really just like the last little dregs of the last few custard squares being sold at half price. The cream donuts are long gone. Some baguettes that weren't bought early enough in the morning and are more like dried weapons are still trying to be hawked away. The marketplace is, because of the annual baking competition, is still full of night revelers. Revelers? And yeah, you get up to the market and you can see that in one of the stalls, which is selling soup, that the glitter trail that Tiffany has been following terminates in this tent with, and I'm going to change the map.
Ooh, map
Ooh.
change.
New map.
New map, new map, new map.
All right.
Oh,
A
wow.
market
so
is in
pretty.
front of you. A market is in front of you. The glitter ends
Ooh.
at this red. I'm the purple circle, guys.
Yes,
Um,
I validate you as purple, Vahid.
thank you. Purple's my favorite color.
Nice.
It's a good color. It's my favorite color too.
You and I must be the same person.
Twins.
There can only be one person who likes
It
purple.
makes so
All
much
right,
sense.
fight to the death.
And the invisible person is over here.
Ooh.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's where I'm hoping you can all see that
Yes.
fine.
Yep.
All right, what are you all doing as you come into the marketplace? Imagine that there's a lot of revelers, many of whom are drunk or just, blissfully custard square filled.
So I have a passive perception of 23. So I think I turn to be like, hey, the glitter ends here. And I notice that one of our party is not looking at the glitter, is looking very determinedly at nothing. Because I can't see an invisible person. And so I'm like,
Irisette would also know that I have fairy fiber in my functions, so if she were to point out where the direction was, Delaney would probably cast it in the direction of the wizard.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Burk has gotten distracted and is looking at pies.
So I think I land on Burke's shoulders and then just using my little legs just like turn to be the same direction as I'm looking and be like, what's going on in the corner?
I think they're selling some cream tarts.
They most certainly are.
I mean, they look pretty good.
Delaney's just going to look
I
up
just
at
stare over
Irisette
there.
for confirmation of where to cast the spell.
Otto, what are you doing?
I pat you on the head.
I'm most likely just keeping an eye on the guy. But I'm
Okay.
probably very slowly trying to come up with a plan of like how to clear out the square without hurting or injuring anyone if it comes to it. When I say slowly, I mean very slowly.
Hey, cool. I want to talk to you for a second, Julz.
Mm.
You land on Burke's shoulders.
Yes, with my duck above me.
Yes, I understand that. I also understand that. Do you have any metal items in your possession?
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
yes. Why? I mean, look, Vahid, I'm a rogue. I'm
Yeah,
full of
okay.
daggers.
Right.
No,
You
why
are
you
now-
all the daggers?
You are now stuck to Burke's back by virtue of your daggers. The magnetism sticks you onto his back.
Burk,
You're-
what's happening? Why can I not fly away? Chucky, pull harder.
Wait, is that the duck's name?
Well,
The
of
duck
course,
has a name?
Of course, I'm Tiffany Valentine. This is my bestie, Chucky.
Oh,
makes
adorable. Chucky the ducky.
Ducky the ducky.
Yeah.
Now, you
Um,
guys, but you have turned Burke in the right direction. Charlie
Yeah.
and Caitlin,
Yes.
or as I said, Irisette and Delaney, Tiffany
but-
and Burke. All four of you are now looking in the direction of the invisible wizard. All right, what are y'all doing? We'll go
I
in
would like-
initiative. Yeah, go ahead. Say it.
Sorry, I'd like to cast Fairy Fire. And I'd like to say at the same time, I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire.
Cool. And let's just go really fast. Give me a couple of seconds, real fast. Irisette, what are you doing?
I am going to use what I said I was going to do before. Momentary stasis, please.
Momentary stasis. Cool. Julz,
Yes.
what's Tiffany doing?
Ray of sickness from where she is.
Burke.
He's going to pick up a pie. Or honestly, what's next to him that he can throw? The largest item that he could throw, he's going to throw.
Well,
Big cream pie.
yeah, it is the last cream pie that's probably gone off in the heat of the day, to be honest.
Great.
Then yeah, I'm going to throw the stale, slightly off
Yeah.
pie.
And Otto?
I probably only just clued in that everyone else is like noticing something and paying attention. I'm gonna ready a hold person.
Okay, everyone that's making a roll, if it requires a roll, everyone roll it simultaneously as you do a surprise attack on this wizard.
Could you please roll for a con? Hold on. What was it again?
Can you roll a deck save for me, please?
Yeah, can you roll for us? Thank you.
Sure thing. Let's
Please
just.
roll a constitution.
I just want
as
to
well.
check one small thing real fast.
And I'm gonna need a wisdom save.
And I'm gonna need a con.
Okay, here
save.
we go.
Target as many stats as possible. Surely we'll get one of them.
One of them at least.
All right, which one am I doing first? So, first is Irisette. What am I rolling?
Constitution, please.
All
And
right,
thank you.
you got him.
Good.
Okay,
He is
Delaney.
all mine.
Delaney.
Deck save. Needs to be to 17.
He does not beat a 17.
All right, then a beautiful purple ring of fairy fiber light up, and he is now visible to us, and we have advantage on attack throws against him. And he is currently covered in purple, sparkly glitter that just is beautiful and just radiates around in a circle around him.
Burke.
Question: would throwing a cream pie be considered strength or dex?
It's got to be Dex. Come on.
It's 8. I'd like to use one of my inspirations to reroll
Do
this.
it. Yeah.
Thank you to people giving him inspirations.
Mm.
And hey, that is a 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
16. The cream pie smashes him in the face. Go
He-
for it. You don't roll damage, but he is now covered in cream
cream
pie
pie.
for sure.
Nice.
Amazing.
Otto, he's now visible.
Yeah, hold person, which is a wisdom save.
What's your DC? I rolled pretty good. I rolled a 17. What's your this?
You are probably well above, but I'll just get that. I'm a 16.
Ah, it's too bad. But it's covered in purple, covered in cream. And what is your thing? What does Irisette's thing do?
It freezes him. So until my next turn, or until the creature
yeah.
takes damage, it's
Okay.
incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay, he is now incapacitated. He's glowing purple. He's got cream on his face.
Oh my goodness.
Second round, go Irisette.
Oh, I think I could I go down in initiative? Is
Yeah,
that
of course
alright?
you can. Yep,
Sweet. I'll do
Delaney.
that. Thank you.
And Caitlin, what's Delaney doing?
Delaney will use a. Sorry. Where are my things? I would like to use my bardic inspiration and inspire Burk. I'm trying to find it on my screen. For some reason, it's not coming up where I think it should be.
Features usually, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be in features. Where is it?
Yep, Burk, you've got.
Yeah,
Bardic
bardic inspiration. So you get 1d10 for
Yeah,
10
okay.
minutes. And the way that I do it, I'm going to say, it's the eye of the tiger, the thrill of a fight. There you go.
You got it. Nice.
Get both of those songs in there.
Oh,
You doing any? So that's yep. Okay, and we'll come back to you in a second, Julz. Are you okay?
Yeah, all good. We've just got a camera that's dying every 5 minutes, so Penny has to rush in and put the camera screen back on. That's what's happening. I can hear you guys perfectly every
Okay.
time I
Okay.
die.
Great. Okay, you're up. You're up then, Julz. What do you want to do?
Yeah, so I was firing off a ray of sickness. I actually crit, so
Oh, amazing.
yeah, so I need a Constitution saving throw, my friend, bigger than a 16 or 16.
Well, I did not get a 16. I got a 9.
Okay, so that is
Oh.
17 poison damage as my ray comes out and makes you feel kind of sick, unless
Great.
it doesn't.
No, it definitely hits him. This is the real one for sure. Glowing. Unfortunately, that does negate Irisette's time curse thing, but he's hit. And Otto, no, Burk. What you? No, sorry, Otto, you're next. What are you doing?
At this point, I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna start moving to him.
Do it. Yeah, easy. No
Yeah.
problem. He's not very far away. Go for it.
And yeah, sorry, squares were how big on this? Or are we just massive?
If you use the
Oh, love it. Love a range checker.
there you go.
Yeah, I can get right up in his business. So I will. I've also somehow managed to give myself 0 hit points.
Oh.
Not sure what's happened there.
Don't worry about that. You get right up there. No problem. Go for it.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna swing at him just yet. I'm gonna go. Surrender yourself, and we can have a conversation. There is no need for violence or injury.
Okay, fine. That's nice. Do you want to? Feel free to make a persuasion or intimidation roll if you prefer. If you want to, just if you want to add any juice onto it.
It
Yeah,
may
man.
work. All right.
That's pretty persuasive.
It may work.
He rolled a 28.
Yeah, that's 20.
oh, jeez.
Nice. Okay, and finally, Burk, you're last of the round, and then I'll say what happens.
Yeah, Burk is gonna. I think he's just gonna stride up. Is Tiffany still attached
I was
to me?
going to say, does that mean
Oh, yeah.
Tiffany's coming with and Chucky?
Yeah.
Just move
Okay.
Tiffany along with me.
So you have Tiffany and Chucky the Ducky.
Tiffany and Chucky the Ducky. Burk comes running up, and as he does, no one can see this, but on his back he has this huge, like, elaborate tattoo of like a warhammer, and the tattoo melts and liquefies, runs down his hand, and turns into a warhammer in his hand. And he's just sort of holding it ready. He's run up in case this guy does anything. He's just going to hold an action.
Hold an action. That sounds like an intimidation roll as well, is it? You don't have to be intimidating. You can just kind of be there.
Yeah, I think he's unintentionally intimidating.
All right. Look. Hey, fine. The persuasion that the fact that you guys all saw through his illusion, and then the Otto's incredible persuasion. He says, "Fine, okay. You got me. Okay. Good work. That was a lot of fun, though, wasn't it?"
I have spoons stick to my hand. It's weird.
I can't shower, so it's not great. It's not great.
He sniffs.
I get knocked down.
No.
I get up again. Ain't nothing gonna keep me
Okay.
down.
Very positive.
Quack. I would say quack, quack, mother, but I can't swear.
Mother quacker.
Mother quacker. You know what?
Quack,
Quack
mother
cancer.
Quack cancer.
Quack cancer. That's what we're here for.
You're the mother ducker.
Mhm.
Perfect.
He says, "All right, yeah, you found me, you got me. Okay. Now what?"
Well, now you remove the curses that you placed upon us.
Yeah, you said you'd do that if we found you, and
Oh.
we found you.
Oh
We
yeah. Oh yeah. Perception rolls, everyone.
No.
9.
As a
Oh.
no or just 9?
Just 9.
Or
15. Surprisingly.
Oh. 7.
Actually, I'm gonna use my inspiration and roll again.
23?
Otto? Beautiful. 23. Thank you, Julz. Matt, what'd you get?
11.
it was a 4.
I'm only going to talk to one person in the room, and that is Tiffany. Tiffany,
Yeah.
the stall behind. There's a woman in the stall behind, probably in her early 40s, that's definitely taking a keen interest in you. But seems fairly calm, I guess, despite all of the firing off of magic and all that. It seems to be regarding you fairly calmly, and is cleaning some plates from the evening's activities. Yeah, she's she says to the man, "Well, someone finally caught up with you. Impressive." And she turns to you. She's quite a heavily tattooed woman. She's got a tattoo of wings of a butterfly around her wrist on one side, and a tattoo of like an infinity symbol on her other wrist. She's got like roses around her neck, like a permanent choker.
Okay, so she has made herself visible to everyone.
Oh, she was just in the stall. She's just in the stall that he was in front of, that he was invisible in front of, and she was cleaning the dishes of the day.
Can I?
Would I be able to
Yeah.
do like an Arcana check on her tattoos, or
Sure.
or
Yep.
not? But yeah,
Yeah, you
excellent.
can. Yeah, but you haven't really noticed her that much, so I just want to talk to Julz for a second
Yep.
first. So Julz, yep. So that, other than that, let me tell you, Julz, I'll give you more description of the man as well.
Mhm.
He's got a large leather-bound book attached to his hip. He has running shoes on, as in flat-soled light leather running shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Very flamboyant clothes, like brilliant, almost iridescent blues merged with some like turquoises and greens.
Okay.
Julz, you got the high perception roll. Are you doing anything in particular?
I think being that she is currently stuck, she looks down at herself in the situation that she's in, and she goes full ghost. Because I can assume a spectral form, basically. And I'm thinking the full ghost will get me unstuck, and sort of wanders over and like taps, Irisette and Delaney on the shoulder and points. Like doesn't really tap, but like goes through your shoulder, and you're probably used to feeling this weird sort of sensation from her, and then just sort of starts floating over towards the lady, as in like, but like ghostly, like with almost broken neckness, like stretching out her arm to the side, with like weird limp fingers and points. at that lady.
I love how
I don't
edgy
want
she
no
is.
scrubs. Scrubs is a guy can't get no love from me. And then turn to the lady.
And I'm like, yes, exactly. Like I'm starting to speak your language.
Irisette, make that Arcana roll.
Cool. I didn't want to do it. Oh, wait, hold on. So wait. 23.
They don't appear to be magical.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'm a little bit more relieved after that.
I float closer to her and I'm like, who are you?
I am just a humble person that looks after this, portable building with a roof on top that we sell things in.
You don't seem to know the word for tent, stall.
Ah, tent, stall.
Yes.
Thank you.
What are they selling in this stall?
She was selling baked goods.
What?
Of course, but is cleaning up from the day. Otto, let's talk.
Working 9 to 5, ain't no way to make a living.
Otto, you're the only one that's actually talking to this. I just love the way red herrings are so effective. I spent all this time chasing the wizard. I introduce one other NPC. Everyone goes over to the NPC.
She had mysterious tattoos.
To be fair, only the ghost is over there. Everybody else is still surrounding, threatening the wizard. Yeah.
Otto,
Yeah.
he turns to you. You're the one that's been the most persuasive.
I suppose at this point I'm just sort of looking him up and down. Well, I'm waiting for your answer on how you are going to remove these curses. Is there some process that must be undertaken? Is there some liquid cure we can ingest?
Yes. No. Yes to the first, no to the second. Yes, we can get rid of the curse. No liquid injection. He points over his shoulder to the north. If we pull up the map of the city again. Boink. There we go. There's the map of the city. He points beyond the market. There's a large building in the distance. Points to that. And says, I have cursed you all for a book. There is a book in a secret room within that library.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights on, carry me home.
It's just a library.
To get home, you must. There is a book of magical negation that is sealed with a powerful seal in the secret room within the library. Break that seal and bring me the book, and I will be able to negate the curses.
So I put my hands up, they're playing my song. Know it's gonna be okay.
I have a question. If it's a library, why don't you just check the book out? You could just ask for it.
Because
That's pretty clever, actually.
the secret room of the library has a guardian.
Wait,
Which
if it's secret, how do you know about it?
I am very smart. I know many secrets. It has a guardian that I do not wish to confront. I think that the 5 of you, though, would be able to bypass the guardian. Bring me the book, break the seal. Sorry. Surpass the guardian, break the seal, bring me the book, and the curse will be removed.
Tiffany floats over and is like, her face is going all like flickery and like you can almost see a skull through the ghost. And she's like, Mother Ducker, are you saying you cursed us instead of just asking us to help you?
Yeah, if you'd asked, I would have done it anyway.
'Cause
I'm
I'm
very
just
helpful.
a tiefling dirtbag, baby. I'm just a tiefling dirtbag.
I would
I
not tell
second
if it
that
sounds like
motion.
breaking and entering. It sounds
Otto,
like
say
you do
this-
not have lawful possession of this book in any manner.
I mean, as
Say,
much
say
as
it again,
I
please,
love...
Otto. I just didn't hear the first couple words.
Yeah, I'm just telling him that it sounds like he's asking us to do crime.
You need to access the secret room. How you do it, legally or illegal? I do not mind. I would like the book.
I think we should do it.
Okay.
Let's
And
go all
not saying any
the
reason.
way tonight.
Okay.
No regrets, just love. And she just starts heading off towards the library.
Wait, do you have anything to give us first? I don't know, anything. Any scrolls, any potions or anything?
Yeah, you've cursed me so that spoons stick to me.
And
I
others,
don't have anything
apparently.
else to say to that sentence. It's just really annoying.
No. No.
This is exactly the sort of behavior that caused me to leave this group in the first place. I am appalled, and I think you should all be quite ashamed. We are better than this now.
Roses really smell like poo, 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 because you're still getting like the things coming out.
Otto, it's
Yeah, right.
very hard to be good when we're all unable to even do the things that we can usually do.
You know, it's all right. We'll just go and get it,
May-
and
Maybe we
and
won't
you
have
can
to
just
do
stay and
crime.
complain. It's all right by
Well,
us.
maybe if we ask...
Today was gonna be the day when we're gonna throw it back to you.
Maybe if we
Right.
ask the Guardian, they will let us past. I mean, it might
Oh, yes,
not
we
be
do.
crime.
It is not necessarily illegal to enter the secret room. It is merely difficult to find. Does that calm your conscience, brave knight?
I am going to give the grace of assuming that you're telling the truth.
Wonderful. And with that, we'll take a short break.
It's very much touch and go. Will the paladin be okay?
hey, beautiful people in the chat. Keep those donations coming. We're doing this for a great cause, the Cancer Society. Our heroes are going to need all the inspiration they can get. Hit us with those wishes. We'd love it. But we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. All right. See you guys soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
And- Let's see.
Matt, can you turn off your camera? There we go. Hi, it's me. Wonder if I can just I'm just gonna like adjust my shot a little bit. We're just gonna take 10 minutes to acknowledge some donations.
Yeah, cool.
And just have ourselves a lovely little time. So group one, just come back when you come back. That's fine. I'm just gonna make, because you guys, there's like this much of my head that's missing, so I'm just gonna widen my shot and then I'll be right back. It's a pretty high quality D&D so far, everybody. It's pretty exciting out there. Love to see in the chat if anyone's got a favorite PC or a favorite character, or anything that you're enjoying about this, so our group one can come back and get some lovely compliments. In the meantime, I'm going to read out some donations that we've had so far. So, $1 from our very own Amy Ward. Comment first. $1 from It's Me, Sammy D, saying good luck, team. $1 from It's Me, Sammy D, saying hype. Heartwood donated $20 and gave advantage to Irisette. We also had the donation gremlin donated $20 and gave inspiration for the DM. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. We got Ryder Zenon donated $20 and said anything to fight against cancer, kick it in the teeth. We had an extra donating our very first $100 wish, wishing that a fiery moth would fly past at some point. We had our Ribs with 2 capital Bs, said great moves, everyone. Then we had 2 anonymous donations, one $5 and one $50. Joe donated $20 and gave advantage to Jamie. Thank you so much, Joe. We had Chai donate $20 and said a little goes a long way, as they say. GM Jones wished that one of the players could have an amplification of their curse, which was very funny. Ranger Rick gave advantage to Charlie from her old adventurer buddy, Ranger Rick. D the Kiwi donated $12 to make it a round number. Thank you so much for that. Beth donated $20. We had Napuka 92 donated $50. Thank you so much for that. Rhys donated $200. No comment, no wish, no nothing. Just a super nice person. Thank you so much, Rhys. Torgy and Anissa gave our best friend Julz advantage. That was really nice. You want to pop in and say thanks?
Thank you so much.
Yay! D the Kiwi donated $50 and said, I need a PS5. Bob Jetson donated $10 and said, whoop whoop. Daryl Adams donated $50. Strathy donated $50 and said, let's do this. Millie donated $50 and gave a heart. Lyndon donated $50 and said duck cancer, which is fantastic. Mackenzie donated $50 and Bob Jetson donated $50. He said, don't trust Vahid. He's always up to something sneaky. I'm trusting him quite a bit, actually. So if the sneaky thing that he's up to is the switch is just on the very top at the front. Come forth. Yeah, there. No, you got to flick it. By the way, you got to kind of turn it. Yeah, and then just leave it off for a second. Folks, I have noticed the camera changes, the camera problems that we've had so far. We are very, very sorry about that. It's just kind of the way that it is. It's very unfortunate. The camera here is struggling to keep up. And it just needs to be charged. If you just switch it off for a couple of minutes while I continue talking, and that way you can get some charge. But that's okay. It's on at the moment, so if you just turn it off.
That is off.
Okay, there we go. So, folks, I'm just going to carry on talking and vamping, and you can just imagine how pretty I am, because I imagine I'm probably a lot more gorgeous in your minds than I am in real life under these hot, hot lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So far, we've had 10 people enter the prize draw, which means if you donate $50, you currently have a 1 in 11 chance of winning that, of winning the current bundle, which is very exciting. So make sure you get your donations in. I am aware that my camera is off, anyone, just in case you're panicking. So please don't stress. We're just giving our camera just a few seconds to get charged. There is a duck sneaking up on me in the background. It's actually funny that you should say that. Thank you, Sammy. So yeah, at the moment we've got ourselves 10 people in the prize draw. So at the moment, as things currently stand, those people have a 1 in 10 chance of winning the PS5. Those people have a 1 in 10 chance of winning the barbecue. Those people have a 1 in 10 chance of Penny looking lovely, but also the duck thing. Those people have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a gaming PC. So make sure you get your donations in. We are 5% of the way there. We have now, because we have 20k, which means that 1k is 5% of the way there, and we're only halfway. We're also 5% of the way through the show, so we are on track right now. So, congratulations, beautiful people. Me and Julz are so happy for both of you, and we are going to. I guess we'll turn it back on the camera now. And group 1, if you are all out there, feel free to turn your cameras back on. If you're still drinking, that's okay. I'll keep vamping. Hi, I've been loving your song so far. You're doing a great job.
Any requests?
Yeah, how about Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus?
No.
I already did that one.
Do it again.
I'll do it again.
Do it again.
Give the fire off.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, fire moth. Oh,
My hands up. Play
if
my
anyone
song,
wants to know the
fire
story
moth
behind the
go.
fire moth, the fire moth is my character's familiar in another stream.
Nice,
Luckily,
nice.
that's
Aw.
why I have this guy.
Wonderful.
Good.
Love it. Hey,
Yeah.
so should we get back into this baby? What do you reckon, guys?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Do
do
it.
this.
Let's get this party started right
Nice,
now.
nice, nice. I'm loving all of your all of the curses. Okay, thanks everyone for all the
Spoons
fun.
stuck everywhere.
generosity. It's great to have you all here with us. Thanks so much, everyone. We're gonna go into this second part. All right. So we see the 5 of you. I'm assuming Otto has come to terms
Yeah.
with joining,
I am with you all.
running across with scene change on the steps of the library of Ludus in Lusor. This library, as you can see, is an imposing structure of granite built centuries ago. A towering building housing a repository of knowledge and wisdom. Okay, guys, you come to the doors. It is getting very late at night. What are y'all doing?
Are the doors open?
My old
Can,
friend.
can we walk in?
The doors of a library are not generally open at like 10 past 11 at night. And this is
She's spinning a lock picks in her hand, being like, "You guys want me to get that?"
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, I could just kapow.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
We could knock first.
Oh, that's a good idea.
yeah, okay. She's like visibly
Walk on, like-
disappointed. Yeah.
Better knock on wood.
Otto knocks on the door. And yeah, you do actually hear some shuffling of feet and on the slapping of feet on the marble floor inside, and a large bar is you hear scraping lifted off the inside, and the doors open up. Only a small squeak, as they're very big, heavy doors are pulled open. Yeah, and there is a librarian. Everything about this guy says, "I was sleeping. What are you doing here?" He's frowning. He's got a kind of limp face. He looks at you all. All right, let's go around in initiative order real fast. Tell me what you're all doing. Irisette.
I am waiting for someone to speak because I'm not very wordy.
Thank you. Tiffany.
We really need a book. And she smiles and her fangs pop out. Oh, sorry.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Delaney.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Yeah.
You
Gotta be down because I want it all. And she just points behind him at all of the books.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes, as my friend has said, we are here to check out the book. So if you could please let us in, we won't take up any more of your time.
Burk.
Hello. Book. Yes, please. Thank you.
He goes, "Come back in the morning," and goes to shut the door on you.
I would like to put my foot in the way of the door if I can.
I would like to turn to Burke and say, just beat it.
Okay.
Beat it.
I'm going to point to the door.
Boo-show! Okay, just
Kindness.
No thoughts, just action.
you punch the door. Okay, how I roll punches, how I do punch damage in our games is a D2 plus your strength modifier. So,
Okay.
however you want to do a D2, if you got a coin, if you got do odds and evens, whatever you want to
Do
do.
not
plus your
have a
strength.
coin. I'll do odds and evens.
Odds-
should I
odds
roll
is-
to hit the door first?
No, you're gonna hit the door.
Fair. I'll roll D4 and then I'll halve it.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
1 plus 8, so 9 points of damage.
And you put a big, massive, you smash right through one of the wood panels of the door. The whole door isn't destroyed, but there's a hole in the middle. And he goes, "Ah!" and flees runs away at your barbaric entrance.
Sorry. I've got
All right,
Splinter.
Let's quickly go through the initiative order, see what you're all doing. Irisette.
Well, Irisette is very impressed. She's clapping away. Yes, good job. Brilliant.
Thank you. Tiffany.
I'm looking around for something. Like, I want to step inside and immediately start looking for something that could be labeled like a guardian.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Make a perception roll, and I'll tell you, and then I'll tell you what it means at the end.
Yes. Perfect. 23.
Wow, you are so perceptionalized. Okay, and Delaney.
She is just gonna turn to Burk and smile approvingly and say, ba ba doo ba doo da ba da, ba ba doo da doo ba da.
Very nice. Cool. Otto?
If everyone else has already got inside, I'm sort of gonna have a cursory check around and like close the door behind us.
Cool,
With
thank
the
you.
big hole in the door.
And lastly, Burk.
Yeah, Burke's hopped in as well, and I think for a moment he's just sort of looking around,
Okay,
just in wonder. I think it's a big room. He's liking it. He's admiring the stonework.
nice. Perception roll for you, Burk. Otto, you can make a perception roll as well. Anyone else that was doing any perceptionizing, go ahead, make a roll. If anyone beats a 23, let me know.
14.
Ooh.
7.
17.
Not bad. Okay, so it is dark. The slap of the feet of the librarian that stays here can be heard getting quieter and quieter as he runs away, taking with him a candle, and the only light source disappears as he runs away from your barbaric entrance.
I would like to cast Dancing Lights.
Yep. Let me just explain what everything else I see first, and then you can do
Okay.
that.
Sweet.
The room itself, some of you have dark vision. The room itself is a beautiful beautiful wood-paneled room. Lots of bookshelves. Not surprising. Thick tomes, thin tomes, and it looks to your eyes, Tiffany, as if it has been very well organized. You do not see any sign of a guardian in the room.
She nods to herself. She's like, well, he did say it wouldn't be easy.
One implies that the secret room could not be easily found.
Wouldn't be a very good secret room if it could.
What are you
we-
gonna
That
do
could
with
actually
all
be
that
the
junk?
secret
All
door.
that junk inside those trunks.
If you say it is a secret room, but it's actually a very obvious door, then people go, "Oh, well, that couldn't possibly be the secret room. It's too obvious. Hide it in
Maybe-
plain sight."
She's
Maybe there's like a switch vent here. I don't know. Why don't we just go in a bit further and then we can see if we find something.
Delaney, did you cast Dancing Lights as well?
I did. No. Yes.
I would like to also cast a spell, which is my 7th level Mystic Arcanum, and like a ring of tattoos around the back of Burke's neck light up, and just a circle of runes appear over his head in a language that is not spoken by anyone still living, or read by any eyes that are still alive. It's just like old forgotten language of runes appear around his head as I cast Crown of Stars.
very cool.
That's
And
so
there's-
beautiful.
Beautiful lights between the
Stars
combination
shining
of
right above you.
Yeah.
between Burke and Delaney. The room is illuminated with heavenly lights, glittering and sparkling around.
Tiffany is hissing and looking for shadow. She's like, I have dark vision! Like every D&D player ever.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
Delaney. Oh,
well, let me just and the duck upon your head. You're still ghost form, are you?
No, I mean, well, I could be. I guess it lasts for a while. But
Well, the duck's with you no matter what.
Yes, the duck is always with me.
Indeed.
I think the duck actually goes ghost when I go ghost, so that's probably more terrifying. I like to think that the duck has like red eyes and teeth when I go full ghost.
And your duck starts quacking, making a hullabaloo.
The duck goes for goose.
Yeah,
God,
duck,
so
duck,
good.
goose. I'm like, well, I don't think we're going to be terribly stealthy, which is the main reason I would like to get rid of Chucky. I used to be so silent.
Have you tried killing him? Just out of curiosity.
She
You know.
just looks at you with big wide eyes and says, "Yes, all of the ways that I know."
And then you waddled away, waddle,
Scary.
waddle.
That's at least 4 ways.
I would like to turn to Delaney, darling. There's no better time than right now.
Mhm.
And I pull out this orb, which is I have to figure out what that is again. It is around here somewhere. There's a little orb. Okay, an arcane abeyance, and I give it to her. I think now's the time. Inside a library, just before we're about to get rid of these curses, I would like to propose to you. You saved me from being a statue for forever, because no one would have ever found me. I would have been lost 2 times. So I want to put a ring on it. Yes. Thank you, Ruby. And I will break this orb and cast ceremony, and in an instant. It's not 1 minute. It's an instant. And
Burk is weeping.
I will
So much.
remember. I know.
Delaney is speechless. She is unable to respond, but she's like crying and just smiling, and yeah.
I hope that we can spend all of eternity together. I do know time. It is a part of my magic and my learning, and I can manipulate it in many different ways. But you have manipulated my heart since I've met you. So I hope we can spend eternity forever. I'm not very good at words. I'm sorry. This is embarrassing.
Delaney takes it, and she will then turn to Irisette, take her hands, and say, "And I will always love you. I will always love you."
Oh, thank you, darling.
Tiffany.
All right,
pops
let's go
up.
find this book now.
Tiffany pops
I
up
take
and
her
she
hand.
says, "Oh, and if you both die, I can turn your souls into tokens and keep you together in my pocket forever." Okay, we should go now.
That's beautiful.
Delaney's just gonna kiss Irisette real quick and then keep going.
Thank you, darling. Yes,
All
let's
right.
go.
So, glittering room, full of stars and beautiful lights. I want to hear what everyone is doing, please.
Hello, any secrets in here?
Otto, what are you-
Delaney's
what-
looking up and down the
oh, no.
bookcase. Oh, sorry.
Okay, Otto, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm I'm looking closely for anything that implies secret room. I don't know that I would have any idea what I'm looking for. Like the trope of like pulling out a book never even occurred to me.
You're just
Hello,
looking
is
around.
there any
Yeah, I'm just like
secrets
looking.
in
I'm like,
here?
is that secret? Nope, I can see it. It can't be secret. Moving on.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, let's go through the initiative order and real fast. Quickly tell me what you're doing, Irisette.
Oh, well, I'm taking Delaney's hand, and we're walking around inspecting books. Are there any other doorways, or is this just a room
This
full
is-
of books?
It's one big room. There is a library. There's a door that goes into a librarian area as well. But okay, you're just looking around the room. This will be an investigation. Thank you, Tiffany.
I'm gonna assume that there's like rugs or something on the floor. She's pulling rugs aside and seeing what's underneath them, see if there's anything hidden under there.
Cool, thank you. Delaney.
Delaney is holding Irisette's hand, and as she's going around carefully inspecting books, Delaney's just ripping them off shelves and chucking them behind her, trying to find something. If there's like a switch or anything or any kind of book that gets stuck, she's just ripping into it.
Thank you very much. And Burk.
Taking a page, dum out of Delaney's book, Burk is not just ripping books off the bookshelves, he's ripping the bookshelves out of the way. He's like trying to like move the bookshelves to see if there's a passage behind the bookshelves.
Wow. Okay. Everyone can make an investigation roll. They will have different impacts because you're in different parts of the room.
Oh my goodness.
Natural 20
Oh, thank goodness, because I
for a 23.
Delaney, Russian.
Had a classic Otto roll of a 3.
Amazing.
An
Burk, what'd
18
you get?
on rug duty.
Got you on the 18. That's cool. Thank you. And Otto?
No secrets
Sorry.
here.
Burk.
Oh, 11.
Thank you. I'm
Because
only
he's
going
just
to talk to
ripping bookshelves out of the way.
2 people. That's just to Delaney and Tiffany. Delaney, the books are arranged in kind of sections, in kind of topic sections. So like, so there's a this has a large repository of fictional works. And you can see that there are, so for example, there's one dedicated to tales of adventure. There's another section dedicated to romance novels. And then there's another section dedicated to health and well-being, and there's a lot in there about apothecary stuff and that kind of stuff. So that's what you determine, that there are, having looked through like half of the area, you've determined like it's in these three. Tiffany. I didn't even have to describe the rugs. I'm very impressed. Exactly in the center, the very center of the room, lightly inscribed into the marble surrounds. There's a place where there is no marble tile, and carefully inscribed are some words in an old language. How are you with languages?
I mean, she speaks Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. Right. Well, it says something.
Yeah.
It says something, and there is an interesting, on the tile, there are 6 like depressions, little rectangular depressions on the tile.
Cool. Okay. She definitely calls out. Hey, I saw this in a play once. It was called Indiana Jones. It's really on the floor. Look, there's things written on the floor, just like in the play. She's way too excited about it.
Is it secret? Written down on the floor?
I don't know. It's not any of the languages I can speak. It's not, and it's not, so, I don't know.
I have some
It's
cough
true.
lozenges if you need one. And I'm going to wander over and... does Celestial help me here?
Celestial doesn't help you.
I would like to wander over. Does Dwarvish, Giant, or Orcish help?
Gosh, you guys are striking out.
Does Common or
Would you
Infernal
believe-
help?
Wow.
Common or
Yeah.
Infernal?
Oh yeah, is it in common? I don't know if anyone else has.
I can't help neither. I think
People that
mine's-
have Arcana have the best chance.
Oh,
So anyone who has proficiency in Arcana may attempt to read them. They are magical
I'll
symbols.
have a gander. Oh.
Go, go.
I have tongues. I have tongues.
Oh,
I wondered
do
if
it.
someone
That's your
might
tongue.
have had.
I'm gonna cast tongues.
Thank you. And the words, these old magical runes, suddenly become clear, and it quite seriously says, "Unite the 6 tomes of knowledge to reveal the greater knowledge."
6 tomes of knowledge. It's the
reveal the
romance books.
I
Right.
mean,
Well,
Kinky.
there's
If we find
sections.
those, if we find
I
those,
can't
I'm
speak.
taking those.
Has anyone seen a tome of knowledge on a shelf somewhere?
Hmm.
From
Well,
my search before for Heat, did I notice a tome of knowledge at all? Because I noticed that there was categories, and I rolled a
Indeed.
23.
And you note, yes, right. And you notice that the library is arranged in 6 sections.
Okay, so it'll be a tome of knowledge from each of the 6
'Cause
sections.
remember, I said you had discovered
so it's like
adventure,
a tome of health.
well-being,
Yeah.
and romance.
Yeah.
But and I said you'd gone through half of the room.
Okay.
I wonder if it's any of the books.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we
maybe we
just try?
just try one from each.
I know a lot of these books here. I do a lot of reading.
Ooh,
So
good
The
I can
lady's
tell
gonna
you
stand
which
in the
ones
middle
are
of-
trash. So all the trashy ones I'll pick up.
The lady's going to stand in the middle of the floor, and she's going to point to each bookcase in turn, and she's go, "A little bit of Monica in my life, a little
Hey.
bit of Sandy by my side, a little bit of blah blah," and then she's just going to like point to each of the 6 books and be like, "Ah."
The romance is
little-
going to be a Mills and Bourne, though, right?
And a little
Okay.
bit of Delaney, and I nuzzle her. There you go. Anyway, let's go. We got
So
work to
yes,
do.
in the romance section, so you determine that there are 6 sections. There's a mystery section, an adventure section. There's the children's section.
Of course.
There is one Mills and Boons, an author. These 2 authors that have worked together in the romance section by the names of Mills and Boone.
Ooh.
There's a history section, and there is a health and well-being.
Hmm.
Poppy, by the way, sorry. And while you guys are looking around the room, we've got a donation from Poppy in the chat who says, "Let's go team." Gives this advantage to the person with the best Owen Wilson wow. Okay, who wants to give a go? Who wants to try this?
Oh.
Okay, go for it. Go for it, Caitlin.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, great.
It's better.
Wow.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow.
Yes, it's more nasally. It's more breathy than that. It's more of a wow.
Oh,
Ah!
That was really good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Jules, I don't think you're going to beat that, but you want to try?
Wow.
It has to go to Matt.
It's
Nah.
Matt.
Very
that was
good,
great.
Matt.
That was great.
Very good. Okay, back to our adventure.
Thank you. I have
Okay.
too much free time.
So you guys spread out around the library trying to find a tome of knowledge, a tome of power from each of the 6 sections. All right? Okay? Yeah.
Mhm.
Look, of course, it takes a little bit of time, but ultimately guided by, what's your name again? Delaney's ability to read the reality of words, you're able to find that in each section, there is indeed a specific tome. In the children's section, there's one called Harry McLary, for example, just as an example. Anyway,
Harry
you,
Ferry.
you are able to get all 6 tomes together. Now what do you do?
Put him in the slots.
Hey, Brent.
Woman.
Oh.
What'd you say, Jules?
Put him in the slots.
Put them in the slots. Click, 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 click. Where are you guys all standing when this happens?
I'm probably like,
Way.
right on the slots. Eh? Like, we're
So far away.
Probably next to the slot that we were putting the book into, to be
Yeah, I'm
honest.
right next to the slot.
we like ran back with our book and like jammed him in, you know?
Just immediately, just like, oh, found it, and it goes.
Right, excellent, very good. And as you do it, the tile, when the 6th one go, the tile clunks down as if suddenly it became heavier, and there's a tick, 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 tick of machinery, tick, 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 tick. and the tiles that you're on start descending like a spiral staircase going down into the darkness,
Oh, that's so
leaving
cool.
an almost circular, made out of tiles, so kind of like a bit-mapped circle, like a
Yeah.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. We all played Minecraft. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Minecraft circle. Exactly. Going down a spiral staircase into the darkness below.
Hello,
Darkfish.
darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. And then start walking down.
In my experience, darkness is a poor
I'll follow.
conversational partner.
Mm. Oh, I'm gonna jump down the staircase. He's like jumping from step to step.
Cool.
Look, if you had
Tiffany.
one shot, one opportunity, would you seize it, expecting you'd everything you wanted? One moment, or would you capture it, or would you let it all slip?
I'm gonna pop a light on my glaive and just kind of like hold it out. If I can like be up front and like have it kind of pointed in front, like as though I'm holding a torch.
Nice. Okay, so at the front we have Otto. Who's next?
I'll go
Behind
second.
him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, no, you
you,
go.
you
Okay, I'll go second.
Otto, followed by Burk, followed by Delaney, followed
Oh.
by
Me.
Irisette.
Yes.
followed by
Me being carried by
Yeah.
Chucky, the ducky.
Tiffany.
My feet are
Nice.
not on the ground because I'm a rogue and I know better than to step on steps.
Oh no.
I do not.
What do
You
you
do
know?
not.
All right.
You guys start going down the stairs. And exactly, you do not. And as you all get on them, exactly, make
Oh no.
I should have said.
the weight of Burk is probably what does it.
Oh.
So this
Oh,
doesn't
shit.
even affect Irisette and Tiffany. But it does affect Otto, Burk, and Delaney. As you three get onto it, and Burk's massive weight, there's a clunk, a sling, chunk, 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 and the steps all chunk, turn into a big slide. And the three of you get flung down a big slide, well polished marble slide staircase into the darkness. All three of you need to make dex saving throws.
Oh no.
If anyone's within 30 feet of me, you can have yourself a +3 to this.
Oh, good.
23.
Nice.
Running down to the riptide, taken away to the
That
dark
is,
side. I
+3,
wanna
you
be
said?
your left-hand man.
Oh. 9. Should I use my?
Maybe
Is this
should.
appropriate?
Use it.
I don't
I'm
know.
going to use my inspiration. Use my inspiration. Because. Thank you.
What'd
Is
you
it
get
gonna do
on?
any better?
Well, I figured out how to roll dice again, so I'm on a 22.
Nice.
That is a 23 now.
Nice.
I got a
Okay.
23 as well.
Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Thanks to Otto's inspiration, thanks to the inspiration that Burk did and the +3 that Otto gave, you guys are slipping, and you all managed to catch your hands. And you do not get dragged down to whatever doom lies beneath you.
It's a long way to the top if you're gonna rock and roll.
I'm
Well-
sorry, guys. I probably shouldn't have the 5th pie today. It's probably a bad idea.
Like,
Seeing as we can hear Delaney singing, and I assume it's all right to go down. Would you like to go first, Tiffany?
oh, I'll fly down. Are you? Oh,
Excellent.
right?
I'll go.
Yes.
It looks fun.
I'm gonna try and catch her as she comes down.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, look. You it was a simple trap. And you make your way down to the bottom. I need to change the music to sneaky music.
This is a vibe.
Kind of
Though.
liking this.
Yeah,
It's a vibe.
But we're changing to sneaky music.
Okay.
We can come back to that music in a second. Anyway. Yeah, okay, great. Well, thanks to some good rolls, the slippy staircase of doom does not defeat you. Making your way down to the bottom, and you see that had you failed, there are some convenient spikes at the bottom that your built-up momentum would have impaled you into. But next to that is a door.
Convenient.
How do people get down here?
The fun way.
It seems it seems mildly inconvenient to have these here.
A
But
design
point.
flaw, perhaps.
yeah, maybe they're into that. I don't know.
I believe we're not supposed to be here. As she flap, 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 quack,
Quack,
flap,
quack.
flap, flap.
Terrible duck noise. I'm sorry.
I think you got it. Ooh, I think you got it.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
What is it with you and knocking?
My microphone doesn't pick up my knocks either.
Oh,
Knocking is
hear-
polite.
Can you hear my
It
knocking?
announces your presence in a non-threatening way that gives
It doesn't
the
pick up knocking for some
occupant a
reason.
chance to respond.
There's no response, though.
Push it. Push it, push it.
do it.
Is there a handle, a keyhole,
Push it real
a ranch
good.
slider?
There is a handle there.
Yeah, let's go for the handle. Let's not check for traps. Let's just go for the handle.
let's-
Oh, I was gonna...
It is locked.
Yay! Tiffany gets so excited.
Let's go.
Flaps
Oh,
to the
you,
front.
Tiffany.
Her,
Yeah,
her
Otto. I
beautiful
think Otto
dress.
knows what's coming, and I just I kind of.
Yeah, I might take a step back and then just pull Irisette with me. Just like
I'm going to go
let's
look
not
very
be next
closely
to
at
the
that
door.
door.
Mhm.
Do you play sleight of hand plus proficiency?
Yep. Yep.
Can I have a net 20?
Amazing.
We got 35.
That's insane.
35.
I think it's because Tiffany is never allowed anymore to unlock doors. Like, you know, we're good now. We
It's
have
so
to be
pent up.
good, but it's like so pent up. Just rams her lockpick in and is just like it's done in 2 seconds.
You touch the lock, and the door just blows off its hinges.
Nicely done. Okay, so the door is unlocked. Now what do you do? You're at the front, Tiffany. The door handle is in your hand. What are you doing?
I want to look in carefully. And if the door doesn't go I want it to go
Make a
as
noise.
I open it. Like I want.
I mean, that's the only way I know how to stop looking at the corner. So thanks. I need the audio cue.
Yes, the door opens up on not hinged. Well, you can make the squeak. You make the squeak, and then the door squeaks after you. You
Okay,
double. You get a
Perfect.
double squeak.
I'm very happy.
A dusty room, much larger than you expected, meets your gaze.
Okay, and
Rows of very old, very dusty tomes line the room. Very close to you, there is a desk with some chairs. There's but it is dark in here.
okay, and I can't see anything moving with my 60-foot of dark vision. I have dark vision.
Yeah.
Make perception rolls, all of you. This is a sound-based perception roll. So if that affects your rolls at all, then let me know.
Dirty
And we'll
20.
j- You are.
Nice.
13.
So I'm talking to Delaney so far.
17.
I'm a
Awesome.
cheater. I'm
9.
so high as a rogue. I get the 10 thing on all of my stuff, you know. So
Oh, yeah.
I,
Amazing.
So I'm only going to talk to
I get 23 again.
So- the only people that I'm going to talk to then are Delaney, Burk, and Tiffany. The other
I'm all
two,
ears.
Irisette and Otto. All you,
Yeah.
it's just the darkness. It's just what I've already described to you. Nothing, no additional information. There's something definitely in the room, moving. You hear the sound of something rubbing or scraping against either the floor or the walls or the bookshelves. But whatever it is either also invisible or just out of range of your sight. After all, it is a large room and it is dark inside.
Does it sound like it's aware of our presence?
You can't tell that.
Can't tell.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fair. In that case, I will cast dancing lights in the direction of the noise.
Thank you. I just want to hear what the other two who got decent rolls want to do as well.
I was going to whisper behind me going, sneak in, gear up, enemy ahead. And then stealth in, basically.
Okay, so go ahead and make a stealth roll and then you can place yourself in. And then Burk, you got the other good roll, right?
Yeah, I got the other one. Burk's all ready, prepared to go in.
I got another nat 20, guys. I
Yeah,
swear
you know
I'm
what?
My
not
goodness.
cheating.
He's ready to go in, and the voice of his patron in the back of his mind whispers something, and all the color leaches out of Burk. His green skin turns grey, and dark shadows gather around his eyes, and his tattoos get darker, and just gets a little bit more menacing as I activate Form of Dread for the next minute.
Oh, so sick.
The lights come on, and I'm going to show you the room that you're now in. You're in this beautiful library.
Ooh.
Beautiful library with a desk right in front of you. But in the northeastern corner, can you see it?
What
The-
the hell?
The northeastern corner.
It's a bookworm.
Oh,
It is a bookworm. Exactly.
Amazing.
It is a giant bookworm. That's right. And it is moving towards you. It's sinuously slithering straight towards you. As the first gong of midnight chimes somewhere outside in the darkness. And we enter into the combat with the guardian of the secret library. So everyone, please put yourself, move your token to somewhere within. You cannot go further. Tiffany. Yeah, that's fine. You can't go any further than Tiffany is gone.
Cool.
Put yourself in anywhere in there. Okay, and that's where we start.
Probably be where Delaney is. Where is stop moving you.
I moved you to me, it's fine.
Oh, it's
Okay.
he.
Okay, are we ready to do this, baby?
Mm.
It's
All right,
the
let's-
final countdown.
Exactly. Okay, go for it. Irisette, what are you doing?
Good question. I think I will. I will. I don't know offhand.
I'll give you 5 seconds,
okay.
otherwise your character freezes.
So I will wait until he gets within range. Can I ready an action to do a magic spell attack?
Yeah, you can.
I would like to just ready a firebolt.
Okay, you ready a firebolt. Thank you. Next, Tiffany, what are you doing?
If I'm still a ghost, I drop ghost and I start hiding in a bookshelf where I can be hide attack when it comes into view. You know what I mean?
Do it. I totally know what you mean.
Yeah.
Make that hide roll.
Cool. Does my 35 stealth still count?
Yes.
Great.
So you're hidden. No problem. No, great. Thank you, Delaney.
I am going to give Bardic Inspiration to Otto because I know he's going to be heading up in there. And I'm going to say, it's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. And you have Bardic Inspiration. You get a D10 plus roll to your attack rolls, saving throws, or ability check.
Nice. Thank you. Speaking of Otto, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 3rd level aid. So let's put that on the squishies. So actually, Tiffany's not even that squishy. Burk, Delaney, and Irisette.
I've already got temporary hit points from my Form of
you've
Dread.
got, that's right, from Form of
I've
Dread.
got increased armor class from the ceremony.
Getting married.
temporary hit points.
Now you-
Yes, your marriage increases your armor.
Yeah.
You have 10 temporary hit points.
Nice. You're gonna need
And
it.
also your hit point maximum is increased by 10. So if
Sweet.
you're able to heal for 10 somehow.
Who's that going
Um,
to?
Yeah.
To Tiffany, Irisette, and Delaney.
Love
Thank you,
it.
you.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna get in formation, as it were, with Burk.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Burk.
Yep, Burke is going to. I've still got my Crown of Stars going, and that's not a concentration. So, as a concentration spell, I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud as a bonus action. I'm going to use necrotic damage. Let's go with necrotic damage as all around Burke in a sort of like, I think it's a 10-foot radius. Within a 10-foot radius of me, little ghosts of like the dead, like small little, just tiny spirits about the size of a hand, just sort of apparate and start moving around, filling the space.
Okay. Let's see if I can do that then. Okay. All around you. Oh yeah, baby, come back. Baby, come back.
Baby, come back to me.
All right. Okay. Thank you. No, it's not gonna bother. Okay, so now it's this creature's turn. The creature it's its turn. It strikes forward.
This thing is
Oh, no.
terrifying.
When it enters
Oh,
my
wow.
reach,
Yes.
I would like to make an attack of opportunity against it with Sentinel, thanks.
Do it. Roll it.
Yeah.
And I know that the Irisette
if it
was
hits.
going to do an attack as well. Anyone that was making attack, just roll.
And
right.
if it hits, its speed is reduced to 0 from wherever it was that it entered my reach.
Okay.
10-foot reach, so it would have been
What did you hit?
Yeah.
What's your what armor class did you hit?
26.
Oh yeah, you hit it. So then it doesn't get next to Burke.
Ooh.
Then it stops there.
I'm going
It
to
would be
use
when it
my,
entered my reach, so it's 10 feet, not 5.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to use my inspiration here,
Yep.
as I didn't roll sufficiently. So let's go again. 26.
Yep, nice.
Eat
And
it.
I need both of you to roll damage. Otto and let's hear Otto's damage first, please.
Yep. 11.
Oh yeah, that's
Uh,
nothing. Okay, thank you.
25.
That's
25?
nothing.
Yeah.
Excellent, thank you. Otto, what are you saying?
Sorry, there should be another D8 on that. Let me just give that to you real quick. Another 1. Sick, love that. So 12.
Excellent.
So is it my turn? Sorry.
That was that was your no
was
no
just
no
my
sorry
reaction.
no, that was just your reaction. Okay, and now okay, so it does okay, that's where it stops. It does have reach on its tail. Its stinger whips around
Let's go.
and strikes for you, Otto. Here it comes, dude. Prepare for the pain. So you say it can't move anymore this turn? Is that what you're saying? The sentinel?
Yeah, from where I hit it, its speed is then reduced to 0.
Okay, great. Thank you. My goodness, you might be very lucky. I only rolled a 17 to hit you with its stinger.
18.
Ah!
Ooh.
Next turn. Back to the normal initiative order. Irisette, what are you doing?
I am going to I'm going to buff everyone a little. Just a little spicy beacon of hope. Just in case. Just in case anyone goes down. You will have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. I'm concerned for you all.
Okay,
I
great. Thank
care.
you.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yep.
you. Next is Tiffany.
Okay, she is gonna have to move some more because she's too far away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh my god, my computer is so laggy.
That's okay.
You can do it.
Can I? Okay, I can move one more square, which would mean that there. Am I in like reach? If I'm at the
Yes.
end of this bookcase. Okay.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Perfect. Then I would like to stabby stab. I would
Do it.
like to use my +3 dagger on this guy, which is a goodness. I think that's a 17. How's a 17?
You miss.
Yep, figured. And then I'll just do an ordinary type of dagger on the other side and see if that one hits. No, you know what? I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to use one of my inspirations because
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to miss. That seems dumb. And I have inspirations, so I should use them.
Right.
Thanks, Torji. How's a 23? That's better.
23 does hit.
Yay! Okay, so then I do some damage. Yay! What have I got here? I got the daggery things. Go, please, Ro. Do the thing. Oh god, it's so slow. It's because it's rolling sneak attack and there's so many dice.
Calculating.
It's
Thinking
still
5
trying
plus
to, like,
2
how
plus
many?
3, 30.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I would like to roll 30, please, of sneak attack damage from the corner.
Ah, yeah, it's thick high. It isn't thick enough for you. Okay, great. Next up is Delaney.
Where are we? We are over here. She is going to. How far away from me is it?
There's a little ruler thing. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah, very good. So it's within 30 feet. I'm going to cast Bane on the creature
Okay.
at first level. So cast Bane. And she's going to say, "You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, 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 bye."
Yeah.
So it's now baned, and that means up to 3 creatures you choose to see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails a saving throw must take an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, they must roll a d4 and subtract that number from the roll they rolled.
Right.
So you need to make a charisma saving throw as the worm.
Yeah, and I've already rolled it, and I know I failed.
Okay, cool. So you have to roll a d4 to subtract that number for any attack roll or saving throw that you deal for the next however long I'm focusing on this spell.
And I do get to make a save at the end of each round.
No, it's just until my concentration ends.
Aha. Okay. Well, I know what I need to do then. Thank you.
Protect
All right.
the
Great.
caster.
Okay. Thanks. And Otto.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it and see what happens from there.
Yeah.
We'll go twice with the glaive. And second attack. Hey,
Nice.
Mr. Consistency.
Both hit.
And I'll pop a second level smite on the second of those attacks.
Yeah. Do it. Do it.
So this is the first attack. Oh, sorry, it's automatically rolled my extra radiant damage. So that's what am I trying to do? 9 damage on the first attack, and then on the second attack, we have 17 plus 18, whatever number that is.
35.
35.
Wowee.
So 9 and 35.
9.
Do you need me to split damage types there?
No, it's all fine. It's all good. It's all good. Great. Thank you. You
And
guys
then,
have just done a truckload of
bonus
damage.
action, Shield of Faith, and then I'm going to take a slight step back so that it has to walk back into my reach if it wants to get closer
Oh.
to.
Do you mind? I just realized this is a
it.
worm. If my duck was bigger, my duck could eat it. Could a wish do that? Maybe. Audience, maybe $100 wish to make my duck even bigger to eat this thing. Come on, you can do it.
Titan duck.
Big
We're
duck.
gonna have to end up fighting that duck. You know this, right?
It would be a mighty duck.
Okay,
Absorbs its power.
Burk, you're on.
Oh, okay. Burk, this is a different side of Burk than most people usually see. Burk is usually big, huggy, and friendable. Not right now. Starting off, I've still got Crown of Stars up, so I'm going to use a bonus action to send a bolt of the star stuff at him. That is a 15 to hit.
No.
Doesn't hit? Okay, cool. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I get within... do you do flanking?
Yes.
Cool. I get in flanking with Tiffany. I want to make 2 attacks with my Warhammer.
They will be just at normal because where you've positioned yourself, there's a bookshelf in the way.
Am I able to get around that? Like, am I able to climb on
You
the
will not
bookshelf
be able
or
to
anything?
flank from that. You get flanking there, sure, but you get a disadvantage from the bookshelf being in the way, so it's going to just be a normal attack. But
Normal
you'll be
attack?
giving Tiffany will have advantage though.
Cool, cool. That's all good. Tiffany needs the advantage into the rope. Here we go. Attack number 1, 23 to hit.
Youch! Hit.
Cool. That is going to be... I'm going to use my Form of Dread thing where I add an additional damage die to my to the damage of my weapon. So that's going to be 2d8. Sorry, 2d10 necrotic damage, 15 necrotic damage, plus 15, plus 2d8 from my spirit thingy that I've got going on. So that is 15 damage plus. I'm having a brain. My brain's died. No, sorry, it's 15 plus 3.
18.
18.
That one,
Thank you.
18.
Got it. Got it.
And then I roll a d8. No, sorry, 2d8s, which is 11 points of damage on top of
Thank
that.
you. All right.
And then I'm going to make my second attack.
Yep. Make it fast.
Another 25 to hit.
Oh, you smash it.
16 points of damage. Plus 3 is 19.
Thank
Plus 9 points of damage.
Got it.
All of
I
this is
got it.
necrotic.
Got it. No problem. They all do the same damage to this thing. Don't worry about
Cool.
telling me what kind of damage it is. It is its turn. But also, as the town bells climb over of midnight, a strange thing starts happening to all your curses. They start becoming amplified. The duck starts going just bananas on top of your head, Tiffany. Squawk, squawk. And an egg pops out from beneath it and instantly forms into another duck, which attaches its wings around you.
Oh, ducks.
Another egg comes out of the duck of doom. Another egg cracks open, and before you know it, you are surrounded by ducklings, which are trying to cling to your feet. Otto!
I am the mother
Otto, you're-
of ducklings.
You're surrounded by ducklings.
It's amazing.
Otto, your magnetism just suddenly
Looks
just
magnetic.
I'm the
I'm
magnetic
attracted
one.
to
Sorry. Thank you. Burk, your magnetism goes, and Otto, you are close enough that you are going to have to make a strength saving throw to avoid the pull of the. So go for it. Make your roll.
All right.
As all the small metal items in the side of the room, Burk starts flowing towards you. What'd you get, buddy?
Natural 20.
Not 20. You hold. Burk, make a dexterity saving throw to see how much damage you're able to negate as all the small metal items, pins, binding staples. Do they have binding staples? But they do now. Start flinging at you.
Oh, no, it's a 10.
Candlesticks, boom, boom, shoosh, 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 as you get pummeled by a zillion little metal things, taking 13 hit points of damage. It would have killed someone else, but not you. Otto, every breath now, roses start spewing out, covering the ground beneath you, making the ground slippery. Every turn, you will need to make a dexterity saving throw to stop slipping on the roses beneath your feet as they just unbidden start vomiting out of you. Delaney.
Aye.
Delaney, the music comes to your mind so strong that every round, anytime you do a magical effect, you're going to have to make a concentration spell just to cast the spell at all.
So all my spells are concentration?
All your spells are concentration.
Okay, cool.
Irisette, you're the only one that is not affected, as there is no water in the environment.
Oh,
Yet.
thank goodness for that.
Thank goodness. That would be interesting.
That depends
The
on how
worm.
much
Like
the,
a shark or something?
Yeah, depends how much the
The
audience
worm.
hates us, right?
The worm doesn't care about Tiffany's opportunity attack, launches itself at Otto.
Its
Attack
speed
opportunity.
is reduced by 10 feet because it started with its turn within 10 feet of me because of my spirits.
Great, thank you. That's
And I-
fine.
And I'll
Otto-
take an attack of opportunity
Do it.
right about now.
What'd you get?
19.
You hit.
Cool. Well, its speed is 0,
Okay.
and
So in that case, what it will do,
takes
I
9
understand.
damage.
Yeah, good. So it doesn't get all the way to you, but it can still attack. So instead, it can't get all the way to you. Its tail still whips out towards you. I have been given 2 advantages from chat. Thank you.
You're meant to be on our side.
And also,
Amazing.
Steve says, Julz, Quintella Spaghetti needs to come out and play. My wish is for Julz to only speak like Quintella Spaghetti from now on. And Aaron says, I wish for books to work like they do in Page Masters, with some pages coming to life. So, you got that, Julz? No problem. I'm sure you do.
Oh my god,
Oh my
I can't
goodness.
believe that you
Burk.
did that, Steve.
Burk, the mighty maw of this thing opens up. 24, baby.
Yep,
Right,
24 hit.
You have to minus a D4 from that because you're baned.
Yep.
I don't even care.
I do.
Listen to what he's saying to us, audience. Help us.
Make a dexterity saving throw, buddy.
For me? Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's right. Yeah.
No, you know what,
Why
chat?
is it
We're
always
engaging
death?
in criminal behavior. We have it coming.
That is no, that's a 19.
19, believe it or not, is not good enough. You needed a 20.
Oh,
Still
Ben,
very
you
fast.
sorry, you have a +3. You're still within my aura.
Ah,
Hey, okay, so that's a
Hey,
20.
it's
Oh.
Mighty Draws tried to swallow you, but you managed to just get out of the way. So even with the Bane off, you only take 20 hit points damage. Now the tail slings out. Oh, it's going to go for Tiffany.
ooh.
Ugh.
I said Otto, but I've changed my mind. It's going for Tiffany.
Yeah, you know what? Come at me, bro. I can take
I'm-
it.
I'm using my second advantage because I rolled a 4. And that
It's like,
is
so
much
whatever.
better. 26.
Minus D4.
Yeah. Fine.
That still hits me because, like, ow.
The tail, make a Constitution saving throw as poison slams into your nervous system.
Not within my aura, I'm afraid.
Oh. Okay.
I like that. That's
So
cool.
just not at all.
It's
Wicked.
I'll double check the range on it, but I don't believe you are.
All right. I just take my damage.
Right? You take. Yeah. What'd you get for your Constitution saving throw? Make a con save to avoid the poison. You take 19 normal damage. Let's see if you also take some poison.
Well, that's not good because it would be a 9.
Okay. You take 19 normal,
Mhm.
and then the poison from the creature goes through you. Oh my goodness. Is this? And you take an additional 10, 19, 25. An additional 25. In the process, it knocks some of the book cases over and unleashes on the side over here. There were some that were chained up and start flapping like birds, launching themselves into the air. And they will randomly determine who they strike out to and
Ducklings,
to
get
try
the
to
books.
attack. I'm rolling.
Okay.
I'm rolling. There's 3 of them, and I'm going to roll 3d10, and this would be based on your initiative order. 1, 2. One goes also for Tiffany. One goes for Burk, and one goes for Delaney. And they fly over to you, and they try to smack into you. The first one for Tiffany, natural
cut.
1, nothing.
Yeah,
Burk, the second one for you, Burk, gets a glorious 15.
that misses.
And for Delaney,
Right,
another
tattoo.
natural 1 as it smacks into nothingness at all.
Evil books.
Evil books.
Evil.
Looks.
Okay, and now we go into the next round. You're up, Irisette.
Right. I think I'll try and get rid of some of these. I'm going to use Magic Missile and separate my missiles into different books,
Okay,
if you do not mind.
I don't mind at all.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. So it is 3, but I'm over. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I think I'll just keep it simple and use a level 1. Yeah, I need them.
Give you the spells for later, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We've got 20
So
minutes.
it'll be
so
3.
Yeah, not a whole
Oh,
lot
right.
of later left.
yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe maybe I could go ham. Yeah. How many pages are there?
Oh, so it's a whole book that's flapping at you like a bird, right?
All
One bird book is in front of Delaney, one bird in front of Tiffany, and one bird book in front of Burk.
Go.
Okay, well 3, right. Okay, so let's just roll it and see how it goes. I did not include it. Excellent. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's 16. Ignore that.
I'm
I mean,
ignoring it
But
completely.
I don't even know why
Look,
I have to
look
roll
at the
to
letters.
hit. Like,
Look,
it's a magic
so
missile. Like, it's
Magic
going to hit
missile
anyway.
automatically hit. It
What am
automatically
I
hits.
thinking?
Look,
Yeah.
let me just spare you the rolling. They only have 1 hit point each, okay?
Okay, excellent.
So they all explode.
Excellent.
But what kind of books were they that explode is the question.
Oh.
Ready to roll a d6?
Yeah. Delaney.
I imagine it was 3 copies of Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I got a 2 for a d6, so that would
Delaney.
be my turn.
Delaney. No, I'm just. I want to tell you. So, Delaney, the one in front of you was a book on frost magic, and an explosion of frost covers both of you. Make a dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, you both take 9 hit points of damage.
Oh, natural 20.
A dirty 20.
Okay, you both take 4 hit points of damage. Burk.
Oh.
Burk, roll a 6-sided dice for me to determine what kind of book it is, please.
6-sided dice.
Yep.
It's a 3.
A 3. Cool. That's a book of force. And it explodes in a shower of magic missiles flying around. Half of them hit the creature and half of them hit you.
Hey.
How far away are you? Me?
Burk, you take
You're
7 hit
within-
points damage.
Would
The
I be
beast
able
is-
to silvery bobs that?
I don't know if you can.
He's 35 feet from you.
Ah! Okay, sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
great. And Tiffany, roll a 6-sided dice for me to discern what kind of book that is that explodes on you.
Sorry, how much damage did I
Okay.
take?
You took 9.
6.
9.
6. Oh, you rolled a 6. 6, yay! Fire!
Oh,
No.
I
Yay,
know.
fire!
Oh, no.
That's the one we want.
I'm
The
so
fireball!
sorry.
Baby
Erupt.
burn.
Why would
The
you have
fireball
fireballs in the
erupts.
library?
That's why they're down in this section, not the other section, right?
Oh
So
my
let's
God.
just see. 6,
That's a
30,
point.
30 feet, 30 feet. Oh, yeah. Okay. The only one that isn't caught in the fire blast is Irisette.
I'm
Little
so
worm's caught as well. It's
sorry.
fine. This is
Worms
fine.
as well. Everyone make your dexterity saving throw as books all around the room get covered in fires. Everyone
Why
make
is
a
it
dex
always a
saving throw.
deck save? I'm so bad at
Delaney,
them.
I can definitely help you here. I'll silvery bobs you.
I rolled a 10.
22.
What does Sylvia Barbs me?
Yeah. Why wouldn't
17.
I just married you.
30, 20.
30, 20. Okay. Otto, Burk, you managed to succeed your saves. The others, you only take 10 hit points damage. The others take 21 hit points damage from the explosion. Thank you for that wish of the books coming to life. That was really fun.
That's okay. This is fine. Everything's fine.
This is fine.
We enter into the next round, and Irisette, you're up.
Excellent. I'm going to
Didn't
good
Irisette
question.
just magic missile?
Yeah, I did.
That's-
Yeah.
I think it's Tiffany's turn, or is it my
Yeah,
turn?
it's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
my
sorry.
turn anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna stab twice. So let me just do the thing.
Do that thing. Are you still alive?
I am still
Amazing.
alive, actually. Even for a
Incredible.
rogue, I have like 107 hit points when I
Ew.
started this thing. So that was pretty good.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. It just takes me so long to roll because there's just so many dice. And I'm rolling again. Okay, so the first one was a 22. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then the second one, it looks like it's probably going to be pretty similar, actually, because I think I rolled a 12 again. So, yeah, a 25. So 30 damage from the first one, and then just a 9 from the second one.
Man, you guys are doing so much damage to this thing. Okay, the birds around your feet are making it very difficult. All of your actions, all of your skill checks are going to be at disadvantage with the little ducklings all around your feet.
That also makes sense. I think I also want to spend, like, you know, some of my movement there trying to scoop them out of the way. I'm like, oh, babies, I'm trying to save you. I am your mother. Like,
Mother of ducklings.
it's very disturbing.
Okay,
Tiffany Valentine, mother of ducklings.
Delaney, you're on.
Okay, I'm going to move 5 feet this way. If I can move my token, it's not letting me. And I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds, which means Bane drops because all of my spells are concentration. And I'm going to heal everybody for 32 points of healing.
Man, you guys are just too powerful.
So good.
Excellent,
if-
thank you.
That's my turn.
All right, great,
Oh, and
thanks.
I'm going to say, when you need me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS.
Very nice. Otto,
Yeah. Bonus action spiritual weapon, which I don't have a preloaded token for.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna pop a spiritual weapon. It's like the exact same glaive, but like the reversed grip. In behind the worm.
Yeah. Yep.
I have a feeling a 10 isn't gonna hit.
No.
And then 2 attacks the normal way with the glaive.
Okay.
A 19 and a 25.
They both hit.
Great. Let's start burning some spell slots here. I'm gonna put a
Yeah.
3rd level and a 2nd level smite on these.
Do it.
So first one is gonna be this with the 3rd level smite, which will be a 13 and 13, 26.
Ouch.
And the second one will be a 13 and a 6, so 19.
Man, you guys are just damage machines.
Just a quick question. Because of the fireball, are the bookcases and stuff on fire currently?
You know they are.
Oh no!
Oh. That's
Welcome to
interesting.
level 13 bookworm.
Burk, you're on.
All right. I'm going to start by doing. It's within 5 feet of me, so it's going to be
Yeah.
disadvantaged. But I'm going to do my bonus action Crown of Stars thingy because it's a bonus action. May as well.
Yeah.
18.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
It takes. Wow, that dice is spinning forever.
Yeah.
20 points of radiant damage
Oh my goodness. Look, it is.
as a
this.
bonus action.
Oh.
Come on.
I love Crown of Stars.
Keep
Come on, come on.
punnel it.
And then I'm going to make my 2 Warhammer attacks. That's a natural 1.
You missed, but
Oh.
do you know what? You don't need it.
I don't
You
need
don't need it at all. You guys, in 2 rounds, did 260 hit points damage. This
Amazing.
This bookworm is tough,
Yes.
and I thought it would be
Really
tough
tough.
enough, but it was not tough enough for you, and it falls over. The burning books lighting up on fire all around you, and it keels over and dies.
Burn, baby, burn. It's all burning.
That explains why Burk
Yes,
misses
it
on his last hit. He's like trying to hit me, like, oh, it's dead. Sorry.
No,
So now,
no,
the,
baby.
the creature, books all around you are popping and fizzing magical effects. What are you doing, guys?
We got to go find this quickly.
Just running, trying to find the tome that the wizard described.
Yep.
I'm also
Alright.
going to help looking. I
Absolutely.
don't know how much help I'll be.
What we're going to do is whoever's best at investigation, they get to roll at advantage. How this works.
I'm only at
I have
+5.
+3.
I have +8.
You go then.
Yep.
I think it makes sense, right?
Advantage, go.
I'm
Oh,
tripping over
okay.
ducks.
No. Wham. And, well, I got a natural 20, so I guess I don't need to reroll. I know everything.
That's
The
my
tome.
girl.
The tome. You find the tome that the wizened wizard, what's his name?
Ineffable something.
The unfazable described. In fact, it is indeed sealed with thick coat of wax around it.
That's nasty.
What are you gonna do?
We
The
put it to the
instructions were
burning
to
books.
break the seal, and the instructions were to break the seal and bring the book to him. What do you do?
I can get rid of this magic. If there is truly magic here, I'm going to need to figure that one out. All right, I surely get. Okay, detect magic first.
Oh, of course it's magical. It's
Okay,
hugely magical.
excellent.
It's a massively magical
Needed to
book.
know. And then I'm going to dispel the. I mean, I don't know if the wax itself is, so I'm just going to dispel it just in case.
You can't dispel the wax. It's a physical thing.
Okay,
Ah.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's why
Well,
I
in
said,
that
like,
case,
hold it
The
over
thing
the
was
flames.
to break the seal.
Put it over the
Hold it
flame
on.
and let it melt.
firebolt.
It is impervious to magic. The instruction was to break the
Oh.
seal.
Be torn
Burk's
open.
like, I got it.
Here you go. All
I'm gonna
right.
smash it.
Burk smashes it. The wax, as it breaks, the seal breaks. there's a sound of a huge gong. Wong, wong, reverberates around. Wong. Huge single peal of gong through as the seal is broken and the book opens in front of you.
We are the champions, my friend.
Maybe, or we're the enemies here.
Also, the room's on fire. We should probably get running.
Hit
don't
the
feel very
road,
good about
Jack,
what just
and don't you
happened.
come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And run.
And you run. And you run. And I'm assuming you find, standing outside the library, waiting for you, the wild-haired wizard, who reaches his hand out for the book, and says, I can now cancel your curses. Thank you for bringing it to me.
Do I get to
I
keep the
was cheated
duckling?
by you, and I think you know when.
Before we hand it over,
How
what
you carrying nuts?
what was the book? Like what
It's a book of negation.
negation? Using some brain power and some insight potentially on what this guy's after, can I try and figure out what his plan is? Because smart wizards be smart.
Smart wizard.
Well, if you want to make an insight roll, go for it. We
Oh,
our time slot has 60 seconds left, guys.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I say
15.
goodbye to Chucky, and I say goodbye to my beautiful ducklings.
You
Oh.
say goodbye to ducklings.
Goodbye,
You can tell
Chucky,
he's
I
too
love
wily for
you.
that. He opens it up. He casts the spell of negation, and the curses of all of you are lifted. The ducks go. The flower petals stop spewing. The fishy flavor in your mouth is completely gone. The songs,
Thank God.
the lyrics are gone from your head. The magnetism disappears from Burk, and you have succeeded in your mission.
Christ, Frank, bloody fall for that.
I can have a shower now. I am so happy.
I can speak in my goddamn normal voice.
I can go to a shop and not get attacked by spoons.
My head's really
You.
cold.
And she's gonna point at Irisette. Come here. And
Oh my.
yes.
Oh. Yes. Mwah,
And congratulations to Team 1. You have completed your quest.
yeah.
Thank you.
Nicely done, everyone.
What a cool
Thanks to
adventure.
all of the inspires and the gifts in chat. And Penny's here with us.
Right, exactly on time. Let's get us back to our theater of the mind. Woohoo! Everyone, amazing work. Well done, Julz. Fantastic as usual. A truly epic story there. What was the deal with those? What was the deal with those seals and those gongs and stuff? Was that like just your thing or like?
Yeah, and who
What's up
was
with
the
that?
one with that didn't know the words for the names of things with the weird like infinity symbol
I
on
don't
there?
know.
Oh,
I mean,
there's
maybe
something
there's a
weird
reason
going
there.
on here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm sure
one
it's
with
just-
the basic tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's just a
Definitely
random
not.
NPC, right?
There's
It's just
probably
a
no
random,
reason to draw
the
attention
only
to it.
random NPC in the campaign.
Yeah,
Definitely not a setup for the rest of the stream.
definitely not.
So, everybody, why don't you all on your way out, remind us who you are, remind us where we can find you, 30 seconds each. Vahid, would you like to go first?
Kia ora koutou, my name is Vahid. I am found on the Dice Legends channel. Dice Legends with an NZ on the end, like New Zealand. And we would love for you to come join us. Our next live show is right after the minute the Yes and Charity stream finishes, our live show starts.
We'll come raid you.
What a trooper. Yeah, we'll raid.
Who wants to go next? Let me see. Matt, why don't you go next?
Yeah, sure. I'm Matt. I'm one of the production team for this stream. You can find me at apothecary.press. I have a bunch of writings if you're a prospective DM. And there's also a web store there where you can find a whole bunch of custom player content. And I managed to go through the entire block without a single fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
And you know now.
you know
You
what? You
almost did
nearly
it.
had it.
So close.
So
I
close.
get one, I've got to use it. That's the rules. It's actually in my union contract, you know?
Jamie.
Yeah, hi, my name's Jamie. I don't really have anywhere you can find me, but yeah, thank you all for coming by,
you
donate
so
money.
much for being
Thank you so
here.
much.
Yeah, you're.
Burk loves you all. Goodbye.
Aw.
Charlie.
Hello, I'm I've been sick this entire time, so I'm sorry. You can find me lots of places like Discord under Mad Girl Charlie. I work for BD&D, so if you want to drop in and spend some money and say hi, you can. I also stream on Rollstream along with Caitlin. And yeah, it's always a great time.
Thank you so much. And I guess speaking of which, Caitlin.
Hi, I am Caitlin Flower. I am an actress and a streamer and a voice actor. I am most commonly found on Rollstream on Fridays for the Chronicles of Van Gate. We are currently making our way through a campaign by the wonderful Russell Kirkby. He is our DM and I am his humble player.
Questbook
It has been a
represent.
Yeah.
It's been so much fun playing on the Yes and Charity stream, and I'm so glad that I was able to sing some wonderful songs.
Ah, you were
It
amazing.
was so good.
Yeah.
The entire time.
And what about you, Julz? Where can people find you?
Yeah, so I'm Julz from NZ. I do a bunch of different projects. You can find me on Fate of Eisen podcast, which has been running for over 5 years now, which is insane. And also you can book me for your D&D games and various other RPG systems via Questbook. So check that out and book me for your next game.
And before we go, Vahid, do you have a D12 in front of you?
Yep. Yes.
Oh, I can't hear that.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Nice.
Would you like to
Okay,
go ahead and roll that D12 to draw our first prize bundle?
It's spinning. It's still spinning. 7.
Number 7. Congratulations to Lyndon Hood.
Lyndon!
You have won prize bundle number 1. That is a bespoke boutique. I did it this time.
Yeah.
A bespoke boutique dice tray, a campaign diary, a dice holder, scroll dice holder, an official dice bag, a D20 plush dice bag, and a Curse of Strahd revamped. And thank you very much to all of our sponsors who have provided all of that extremely cool stuff. Group 1, why don't you guys go ahead, sign out. Put your feet up.
Bye.
We'll see you in the Twitch chat.
Bye,
Thank you
Mr.
very
Knight.
much for all your time.
Thanks, guys. You're a blast.
Later.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you later. See you later. It's time for us to go.
Oh, crud, I gotta go do the thing. Do you want to go ahead and introduce our spot prize, and I'll just make sure to get rid of the extra bubble.
Okay, which one's oh, here we go.
It's the spot prize from yeah, go ahead and the new spot prize from
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yep.
duck cancer.
Yep. So what we're looking at here is the spot prize. We've got so many prizes that I'm actually getting confused as to how many prizes that we do have to give away, which is kind of incredible when you think about it. So we have this one here to give away, our spot prizes for those people who haven't necessarily donated, just hit the chat and just wanted to hang out with us for a while. Maybe you don't have any money, you couldn't give anything, but you can give time and you've shared it with your friends and you're just hanging out here, having a good time in the chat. Well, this is what you could be winning. From Solid State, these artworks. This is a small one. The large one you can kind of see behind us, Garol, and the cool little elf there. That's our large size. Which one are we giving away?
It's a large one again.
Oh, it's a large
We're
one
giving
again.
away a large one again.
Yeah, okay. So what we do is we send you to the Solid State website. You have a look at which one you want, and it's 100% discount. You get that for free. They send you an amazing art.
Thank you so much to Solid State for just giving us some cool freebies that we can give away. So, the code word this time is going to be duck cancer. Thank you very much for the ducklings.
Thank my audience for the duck.
When you see the go in the Twitch chat, go ahead and write ! duck cancer, enter. You'll get a ticket, and at the end of 2 minutes, we will be able to. There we go. It's started.
Okay, we're off.
At the end of 2 minutes, we will see our winner. In the meantime, why don't we introduce ourselves another prize?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just sit here and do elevator music though, if you want to.
No, I mean, I was into it, but I'm just really hype. I'm sorry, I'm just really excited. That was really
your
fun
session was so fun.
Yeah, how much have we raised? Like, by the way, I meant to ask. And
Oh, okay, we're over $1,500.
wow!
Yeah, we made. I think I can't quite see it from here. Do you have Twitch in front of you?
Oh god, it's so small. Okay, here we go. What have we got? Oh, 1,522 and 69.
Amazing. Who donated 69
I mean,
cents?
it's a great call.
I mean, it's so good.
It's a good call.
Whoever donated 69 cents
It better
is my
be
hero.
hashtag Buckcast69.
In the meantime, while we're waiting for this 2 minutes to end for our... Oh, it's... Is it quack cancer? Is it duck cancer or is it quack
Duck
cancer? Did I say the wrong thing?
Duck.
No,
Quack.
it is quack cancer,
Quack.
not duck cancer. That's my bad.
Penny! Quickly, quack cancer, quack
It is
cancer,
exclamation
quack.
mark.
Quack, 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 quack,
cancer.
quack.
And that's my bad. We were arguing in the backstage about whether it should be duck cancer or quack cancer. That's my mistake, everyone. I'm really sorry. The bundle for the bundle for the next group is going to be a. Oh, do you want to read the things?
Oh, okay. So we've got a bespoke boutique dice tray. We have Radiant Citadel. We have Tyranny of Dragons. We have Strixhaven. I mean, that's just.
There's some good stuff in
That's
this one.
months, years worth of adventure right there. That's
my
some
gosh.
pretty good. And that's not even all that we're giving away in this lot. We also have an official dice bag, a dice holder folder, and a campaign diary. This is just like a treasure trove of amazingness.
So once again, there we go. It looks like we have our winner.
Aw.
Stubbins has won the solid state. Stubbins has won the solid state art piece. So congratulations. The reminder there is you need to email us at yesandcharitystream@gmail.com with your Twitch identification and your name and your address, and we'll be able to make sure that stuff gets sent out to you.
To get yourself a pretty solid state picture.
Congratulations once again.
Congratulations.
Okay, just making sure. Before we go any further, I just got to see whether or not we're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Unfortunately, I've run out of time to read. We've run out of time to read any future stuff. But as a reminder, we've run out of time to read any new donations because it's time for the next game. It'll be tighter next time, mods. I promise. I promise. This is kind of on me. So to get that prize bundle too, donate $50 during this stream, during the next game.
Yes.
So everyone who donated $50 up until now, you still have your prizes. You still have your prize draw entries into the grand prizes, into the big prizes at the end
The
of the show.
barbecue, the PlayStation 5, and hopefully the computer by Playtech.
Yeah, that's right.